少し寂しそうでジョークの一つでも言えたらな溢れる気持ちに戸惑っては何度もしたためるラブレターいつまで丸めて捨ててるの目と目合えば不思議なもんで無理して笑ってもバレてしまうなはい多分でも大丈夫あなたがいるのならば昨日聞いたことは言えないけど一緒に猫に会いに行きませんか些細な喜びたちを育てていきませんかBreak down, break down. Let's break down, break down. Let's break down, break down. Break down, break down. Shining justice never ended. Brand new bedtime. 交差する息吹。岬から潮風。トンネル抜けてどれ惹かれ合い小道迷い込む心に溶け込む影照らす黄金のスピリッツそれは守り抜光 Let the voice of love take you higher 集まる力で時さえ超えて999 This is summer 巡る勇気で生きる街 Crazy To see you fallen helpless, to see you as just a child. Surprised when the final got a warrior was so run wild. Prepare for your greatest moments, prepare for your finest star. The dream that you've always dreamed is suddenly about to flower. We are lightning, shine from the thunder. Miracles of patient wonder. This will be the day we've waited for. This will be the day we open up the door. Solution. Hope you're ready for a revolution. Welcome to a world of new solutions. Welcome to a world of body evolution. Time to have an open mind.
What up, cuh? You find me? What up, cuh? You find me?
Bro, because I don't give a fuck. It's cartoons.
I made angry videos and the community frowned and said, we hereby dub you Dritz the Drag Down. Oh, I'm loving life.
Literally,
King is loving
what else could
life
I do?
because we are felting.
It works on my door.
Why do I still have the old one? No, that's not what happened. Like, literally, if you put your foot out right before it comes in, it will stop. And then it won't come in.
But I was doing that with my body, like this.
That's not how it works.
It works, like I said, it works on my door.
It doesn't work for mine. You need your foot.
That doesn't make sense.
It works for my door.
So, I didn't know that, and I did something that works on my door, and it didn't work.
Okay.
So now next time,
So
I'll know
how should this be rectified right now?
It is what it is. Until he gets bored and bounces.
No. Pick up the cat and take it out. Pick the cat up and take it out. What are you doing? Until it gets bored and bouncing is crazy. Hold on, y'all, because I'm trying to hold my cat back so it doesn't, and start rubbing cords and... Unbelievable. Just absolutely unbelievable.
How is this in any way, shape, or form my fault, my problem?
Who? Okay, it's definitely your fault.
Nope.
It's definitely your problem.
Nope. If you allowed the cat to come into the room more, it would get bored.
No, it comes into the room all the time. Literally all the time.
Into the room, and then there wouldn't be an issue.
It comes in all of the time.
Don't make it such a habitable place. And
okay, so don't let it in. Do let it in. Make it less comfortable when it is in.
Yep.
I guess make it more comfortable when it's in, because then maybe it'll get bored quicker.
I got a guy that can do spikes if you need it.
A bunch of people using the emotes, the DSP, the nuts, the trigger, the T23 stuff. High E, yo.
Triggered month. Who you think we are?
React to Yamato sucks. Lou D27. I think that's on the list. Like I said, it all goes on the list. Sup to all my fellow bums. I have one ready in the bag. Gonna make it happen.
Gotta win.
Did you guys know Kanye is the last dragon? I don't know what that means. He needs help. That's what it means.
Does he need help, or is he just attention farming?
No. He's mentally unwell.
Sick.
Are you gonna react to? Yeah. Like I said, it's probably on the list.
Win something.
Yeah.
And you'll get
All the single furries, all the single furries, all the single furries, all the single furries.
Yeah. I can
think of a few.
Yeah, just let me know.
I have one in mind.
These are just things that happen on our stream, and that's when they get added. But if you got more, just send them over. Bastards, get mad, cuck. I don't care.
Well, I did nothing. The planning and timing it is not my fault. I am simply a unwilling participant. And as always, these are fun for me because if something sucks, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Speaking of, Mark time. Let's go, man, I'm poor. Corey, it better be Mark. I sadly got no vids to recommend. It is not Mark. Hi, I'm just here to enjoy the chaos. BG, what happened to Manga Live? I don't know.
It might be a manga website.
Oh, yeah. Manga for Life. Yeah, they ended up becoming Weeb Commander. Not Weeb Commander. Weeb Otaku or something. It merged with another site and they just got a new site.
And I know a lot of the pirate manga sites are getting done up, so.
Yeah. I think BG is in the wrong.
I agree. Whatever that is.
So we're gonna stop this first auction at 05. Can you do Strength of Goku? They will hit the video, eventually stop asking. No, you only lose points if you win. Yes, if you're bidding and you don't win the auction, those points don't go away. It's only once you win. I have to manually do it, I learned, because the auction isn't automatically detracting them. But no problem. I just need to write down what it is. Aries and Hope both bid money, so they have no points taken away. I'm at work, please. Nope. Yep. Oh yeah, there's people just bidding money, and 2 of them have been T23. Both could be true. BG, I just watched season
timestamps if you want, if you got them. Otherwise, we're just rocking it.
I have the pinned comment. It shows how auctions work. It talks about timestamps and everything, how everything works. Click the document. You can read through it. You'll know how it works. BG, I finally watched season 1 of Apothecary Diaries. Real good. It's so f***ing good. Legitimately was my favorite manga of 2023, I want to say.
I just keep seeing that shadow cross under the door. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, you know what the deal is. Can you react to... What was that one? Strength of Goku. If it wins a bid...
You gotta win.
Yeah. Yeah, so, again, if you win, it's going to be at least 4 videos before you can bid again. So, don't try to just bid and bid and bid and bid and bid and bid.
Let other people get a shot.
Because that's not going to work.
Deep pockets.
Yep. So, who were the people that super chatted? Thank you for the super chat. Aries. Hope. I know there was at least 1 more, maybe 2 more. Gabo and Jay.
Oh my goodness.
So those are the first 4 videos. Yep. And then we'll cut off the auction in like 3 minutes. Dude, it's already crazy, Jay. It's already crazy. These moms are bidding up to 50K.
Oh my! Yeah, you just gotta wait for the whales to blow their cash, and then you seep in on the 3rd video, and we're good.
Yep, and that's the way you gotta be smart about it.
You can't combat them mother.
Yeah, you can't combat moms with 300K in the pocket. It's just not gonna happen. So just wait for it when it's really gonna work for you. All right. So what's up? Hope, Carlo, Gabo, Aries, Mitch Doornuts, JCJ, Makai Harris, Ivana, Blaze, Gamer, Jay, Jerobo, C, Priscilla, Fatalis, Gabo. I already said Gabo, didn't I? Yep.
The state of you.
Meme, Fighting Gimmick, Jay is Gay, Det, Turt, Adrian, Jet Black J, Victory, Greymon. Yep, so we got our first video. It is... Oh, also, thank you for re-upping to the bums. Who was it? Thank you for joining the bums, Jay. Thank you for re-upping, Carlo. And I think there was 1 more person that re-upped. Thank you for re-upping, Hope. Jeez, what a stream. what a stream. We haven't even 52K. How can anybody hope to combat this?
Just pull back and wait for your turn.
320.30 to 323.30 for Aries.
Doing T23 early feels weird.
Hey, we've got several of them, so don't you even fret none about that. Hold on, give me 1 second to adjust. People. These are the people that can't bid. And let's add those names. These are all super chats, so no points taken away. Okay, yep. Just need to adjust it.
Oh, the single furries. The single furries.
The single furries. Yep. All right. These are the people that cannot bid until the next bid. The next bid comes up, Aries gets removed. The person that won gets it. 1 minute until auction close. 1 minute. We are starting the T23 video.
Oh my goodness.
What if Goku was born with Frieza potential?
So loud.
It's so
4
loud.
years ago.
320. what was it? 320, 30?
Oh, there's a. Isn't there a?
Yeah, there
that's
sure
like
is.
fan funding.
Thanks for reminding me. Yep, that'll make it easier. 320.30 to 323.30. Oh, this is right at the end.
What's here that makes you?
Oh, auction. First auction is closing now. Carlos, 68K.
Just keep pushing Corey out of here.
Carlos,
That's all I ask.
68K.
Uh-oh, Corey's salty. Is this some kind of a scam?
Nami the goat says, "Where's the face cams, you bums?"
Oh, that would have been nice. I don't have time to set it up, though. Remind me next time we do an auction stream. I will do it. I don't know which of y'all bums will do that, but somebody do it. I need people. So
Is Frieza potential any different from anybody else's potential? Nobody else can train for such a little amount of time and then go from Namek Saga to early Super Saga. So there's nobody like Frieza potential.
Carlos, submit your video in the other chat. Let us know if there's any time steps. Everybody else, next auction is open. It will be open until 15, so you've got about 8 minutes. Let's get into this filth.
From the existence.
Pull it back a
Daishiken
little
start
bit. We starting in the middle of a sentence. Not good optics.
out of the way as he took their universe and he aimed it towards both of them. Goku came in front to catch the blast, but before he can, Daishiken went and moved Goku out of the way. As he went and he held on to the blast, but this blast was like a Hakai wave. Once when you touch it, it erases you from the existence. Daishiken started to get erased while Goku was powerless to do anything to stop it, as he saw his master was erasing right before him. Before being completely erased, Daishiken looked towards Goku and said,
Pause.
"Tell them to you."
He's gone. He is erased. When Beerus did it to Zamasu, it was Zamasu yelled for maybe 3 seconds and big poof. What is this speech that he's going on? That's not the rules.
Goku, remember your training. The potential we got unlocked. That's the only thing that could win this war. You must try to find it and use the
What
spirit.
is he getting erased feet up? What's going on here?
Where did that start?
Die.
Saiyan. Before he can finish his sentence, Daishinken got erased. Goku got very emotional seeing that, as he couldn't control his emotion, and from there, he felt a push as he now understood what Daishinken was trying to tell him, and before you know it, Goku went and he screamed.
4 years. If you had asked me when did this come out, I'd be like, last month? This month got a track and he ain't straying from. Stop! You're eating up the month's time! What is this black energy?
Oh, this is real.
Oh my god! Remember him in the Tournament of Goku?
He wasn't even good enough to make it!
Pause. Name.
What's the name? Oh, or was he in the first one that wasn't as good as the other
But
ones?
I remember going through them, the names, and I don't remember this guy.
Goku's trying to vor us.
God Instinct Goku. No.
No.
There's no galaxy in this. This is 4 years ago. It's more simple. God Instinct.
What?
I want to put a super, or ultra, or a hyper, or a mega, or an unlimited somewhere in there.
Angel Instinct Goku.
No, there's already an Angel Instinct Goku.
I don't think so.
That was just Dragon Instinct Goku.
Yeah.
Could've
Angel
sworn
Seed
there was.
Goku.
Coach flavor Goku.
Cherry Sprite. Demi Goku. Devil Goku I can see.
Demi Goku. Demi Instinct. Just give me instinct.
Click the document, Corey, to see what you gotta do. Carry Soda, Super Red, Crimson, True Ultra Instinct, Elmo, True Ultra God Instinct, Dead Emotion Unleashed, Red Ultra Instinct Goku.
That's so lame.
It looks like AI.
After training with Daishinken and having the potential of Frieza, which got him to go and achieve new
Yeah, we
forms
got
in
it.
just short amount of time, and having his potential unlocked by the old Kai during their training session, Goku has now finally reached the highest pinnacle point of his power, as he is now transformed into a Spirit Saiyan.
Jesus.
There wasn't anybody even halfway close to what he said.
There's no point in us guessing.
A Spirit Saiyan?
Why does he have 4 different auras? He's got the white, black, red, and gray.
And the like sparkles coming up? That's it! That's it, Nightfall!
This is called Spirit Saiyan Goku.
You just said!
Upon seeing that, Cells
Oh, it's
looked
not
towards
that.
him.
Why? It's
Said,
big. I gotta
"What
fix
the-
that.
What is this?
What the Who is you? Who is this?
His mom just came out of nowhere. At least this is drawn. It is a design.
Is this
It's not
Frieza
good.
Cell Fuse?
Yes.
Or Boo,
Or absorbed.
Boo Cell?
You can't tell. It's the same face. I appreciate the effort. If nothing else, it does not look very good.
No, this is a bad look.
Power. And how did you manage to get such thing?
Such
How did
thing!
you?
Look at this! My God!
This in Chungo. This mom is beefed up.
He has not
head
missed
is
an
tiny.
arm, shoulder, or neck day.
This is why are his eyebrows gray?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't.
And it's such a bad redraw because you can see all of the points where it's not black. Like, it's a really bad coloring.
This is a super edgy 2003 deviant art.
For sure.
TheBlackGoku.com bush.
2 minutes until this auction closes.
This is just another costume change for a weakling Saiyan. Or should I say, monkey. Unfortunately for you, Celza,
It is Cell and Frieza.
Man, Cells.
you're the first to ever see this and the last. Because anyone that's seen this
The last to ever see it?
Are you going to?
Yeah, are you? And you're never gonna use this form again? Are you gonna die by using this form? I know you're trying to sound cool, but you gotta make it make sense.
power won't live to talk about it. Before Celza can react, he got punched in his face 2 times as he started to bleed from his nose, but he saw that Goku was standing far away from him as he didn't even come close to him. Celza got confused on what happened while Goku looked towards him and said, "Wow, 2 soft punches and all you got is a bloody nose. I must admit, I am impressed, Celza."
What? Who threw the soft punches? Who has the bloody nose? If it's soft punches, how did it create the bloody nose?
Why are you impressed that all he has is...
How dare you mock me? Celza went and he started to attack Goku, but Goku looked at him and said, "How's this? I'll turn around and you can attack me as much you want."
Oh my goodness! This month...
He's so cool.
Goku non-stop while Goku was enjoying
And this is
moment.
always the problem with the T23 joint. They'll transform and then they just instantly beast on the mob, and then 5 minutes later it's done.
Yeah, it's not even a point in continuing. I've already won by virtue of being better than you.
All this build up And then he just punched the out of him and did a big blast, and then there's wrap up.
Of his new power, and his punches felt like if it was nothing. From there, Goku went and elbowed him right in his face, causing him to break his neck as he went and kicked him away.
What? He did? There's nothing left for the guy. He is dead. Yeah, that's the end of that video. I gotta change this.
Cells, and is it because the cells that have Boo's head tail? Yeah, they've taken artistic liberties.
Det wins 3-3-3.
Det literally said he didn't have a video, but somehow he has a video. Let's go.
Less than half of the first one. Crazy.
Get to work, Corey. That's how.
So we can remove
Spirit Saiyan Goku. I don't remember him.
No, I don't think he was there.
No, he's not. He's no kind of gift.
Det cannot bid at the current moment. And we need Hope's video, which was, I gotta assume they did the correct thing. They did. Cool. 2 minutes in. Oh.
I'm just staring at you. It's just so...
I love the straw hats.
No! What's with the southern accent?
She sounds like a lady, so I can't comment, apparently.
Okay. 2 minutes in for Hope. Whose videos do we still need? Okay, we've got Gabos, we got Jade. I need Debts. I need yours. Put it in the other chat.
Friends now, so I should leave him alone and go back to...
If everyone continued to use the going merry anyway, their lives would have been at stake. Especially the devil fruit users. I also find it kind of wild that Usopp would even do this to Luffy when Luffy and the others stormed Frankie's place on behalf of Usopp.
You do not understand what happened there.
You are clearly looking at it from one way. You're looking at it purely as a rational, why would they do this, as opposed to understanding why he would do that, as he clearly lays out why he did that. If you're just gonna throw away weak or broken crew members, will I be next? Because I couldn't protect the money, and therefore I couldn't perform my duty for you. Are you going to disregard me? No. Okay. Look, a couple months back, you would probably say that you would never... Shut up, y'all! You would probably say that you would never get rid of the Mary, but now you're doing it once they've outlived their function, and therefore, I'm gonna leave on my own terms, but as a man, I'm gonna fight you for this ship.
This is what people talk about when they're talking about the lack of media literacy. Because Usopp literally says he knew the ship was broken. He knew it couldn't sail. So you have to understand that he gets everything that's going on. And he literally says, am I next to be thrown away? Like you gotta understand what's going on.
Now all of a sudden, you're ready to turn your back on those same crewmates and friends over such a trivial reason at that?
You think the death of the Mary is a trivial reason? She truly does not understand.
Especially coming right off the back of an enemy that just rocks up and even Luffy couldn't handle. So now it's just like, okay, we're going up against people that Luffy can't handle. I couldn't handle them up that Luffy beat 3 arcs ago. What's going on?
Don't get me
Jay
wrong.
says, DA, it's my simpin' time.
I didn't say that.
Oh yeah,
you sat on it with your...
Enough.
Everyone is prone to mistakes.
Oh yeah, let me open the next auction. That's my fault. Boop.
And I sincerely believe in second chances and redemption. But I just don't think Usopp
Considering
has
where the ship was made, the sentimental value to Usopp is immense. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on here. And they're just purely looking at it from, well, but they're friends.
Yeah, quote unquote, a logical place.
Unlike Nami, Robin, and Sanji, the others that left the crew, Usopp was the only one who didn't have a good reason for doing what he did.
Wow.
He did have a good reason.
Wow.
He understood that A, there's a chance that weak members get thrown away, and B, he understands that he's really weak and he does not want to hold the Straw Hats back. Because Luffy's like, it's a shit. It's not the same as the... And Usopp says, no, it is the same.
A crewmate is a crewmate.
We'll end this one at 30. 10 minutes.
He did not have a good reason for leaving the crew. Everyone else had a pretty good reason to do.
Robin's was, I love y'all so much that I'd rather just die myself than y'all throw me away, which speaks to a not belief in them, kinda.
They're going purely on, sounds like they're going purely on sacrificial as opposed to a purely selfish reason.
Thank you for re-upping to the bombs, Alfonso.
And it came from a good place. They were just trying to protect their own and wanted to protect the people dear to them.
But other thing, it can't. These aren't just the only good reasons that there can be in a story. Usopp's for him is a completely logical and fine reason.
One Piece fans are never beating the media literacy allegation. Many anime fans can't beat those allegations.
Me, that makes complete sense, and it's something I can sympathize.
But that's your thing. It makes sense to you. What Usopp did doesn't make sense to you, but it's also because you're misreading why he did what he did.
Obvious reasons.
That's fake money, so we don't accept that. Sorry.
Hi, you super chat, so no.
Get you some American freedom bucks, and we'll talk.
Hi can now not bid anymore. They did a super chat.
By not being dead weight, Usopp was helping him. Yeah, that is also logical.
Sympathize with. Usopp didn't even feel remorse, while Sanji, who ended up fighting Luffy,
he literally said, "I'm sorry."
Yes. He knew. He was just like, I just need to bullshit my way on the crew. He knew that a straight up an apology was the right way, but he's not that type of person. So he just pussyfoots around it.
On top of that, he goes, Rob is not my problem anymore. So I'm out of here. And then he comes back with this whole persona to help.
And also, when he lost, he was crying.
And Whole Cake Island showed remorse immediately after he fought Luffy.
So this.
Yep.
I mean, come on. It's a reason Luffy didn't put up much of a fight against Sanji. Luffy knew Sanji's heart, and he knew Sanji's intent. This may sound crazy, but
No, the problem with Usopp was that he disrespected the Fing crew and said, I'm leaving. So Luffy's like, I gotta do this. And he can't, because Usopp's issue is that he's weak, and everybody knows that he thinks he's weak and he sucks. So Luffy's not like, I'm not gonna go easy on this dude.
I'm not gonna disrespect him further by going easy on him. You came to me as a man challenging me. You knew the risk. And this is what it's gonna be.
I just don't know where Usopp's heart is.
6 minutes.
And with this whole friendship theme and how tight Luffy is with everyone and how far he's willing to go with everyone,
the other day,
I don't think that fits well. I mean, if you think about it, One Piece for me is about friendship because Luffy has saved everyone, not only his own crewmates, but Luffy basically continues to save just about everyone across the globe.
Yeah, and Usopp is categorically his best friend.
Basically at this point. So I just feel like within his own crew, friendship needs to be held to a higher standard. And
yeah, everything can be forgiven. There's no problem because of friendship. That's not how it works.
I don't feel like Usopp meets that standard. Now, like I said, I do believe that characters can change and characters can redeem themselves. But I don't feel like I've seen that with Usopp.
Crazy.
Especially when we go to Dressrosa, which should have been some form of redemption or a perfect
What
opportunity
happened?
for Usopp to
What
show that he's
happened?
not going to betray his comrades, to show that he's just going to stick around and, have some kind of flashback
What
or something
happened?
about how he failed them there and he's never going to fail them again.
No, this was not about running away from an overwhelming odds. Those are two separate things. It's not just the correlation of I walked away and now I'm going to walk away. And then what lesson did he learn from walking away from Luffy that he can put into walking away now? There is none. So you can't be like he's going to flash back to that.
But he dropped the ball here as well. As soon as Robin was turned into a toy, Usopp ran away. And I really don't think any other crew...
He doesn't remember her! When you get turned into a toy, you are forgotten!
That is the sequence of events that happened.
So, he didn't run away from a crew, mate. He ran away from
He
danger!
pulled off one of the craziest clutches in that entire arc that fundamentally destroyed the system that made the island function in the first place.
And did the muff watch it?
Crewmate would have done that to Robin. Sure, he came back later and did what he had to do or whatever, but I feel like Usopp should be done with abandoning his crewmates, period.
You don't understand her powers.
Yes.
They forget who the person is.
This far in, you should not still be abandoning your crewmates. Not without good reason. And it just kind
The
of
good reason is he didn't remember her.
shocks me that some people dislike Sanji, dislike Nami, but really put Usopp on this pedestal after what he's done. But y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments.
That was...
Yeah, that's just purely I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, she doesn't understand media literacy. She doesn't have media literacy. Good media literacy at the very least.
Did the trigger and read through the wiki. Yeah, boy.
Alright, whose video is next? That would be Jay. Jay was also a funded one, which was... Oh,
this
I guess
is
Gabo was
awful.
first.
This is awful.
My bad. So Gabo is first. I must have saw Jay's first. Oh, because I already took Gabo away. That's why. Ruby's Yang is smart as hell. No, she's not.
Yeah, I don't remember any. Maybe emotionally smart. But combat. Zell! Hello, Zell. Hello, old friend.
57, and it's 2 minutes. 3 minutes for the auction to end. 2 minutes, actually. And then we do Jay's, and then we do...
Is stink raised by the zero reading comprehension crowd by one of Yang's traits being listed as intelligence. After all, she's buxom blonde.
Wait a second. Who wrote that? And you can't just list the trait as they're intelligent.
Boat says, I thought Dragon Ball fans don't watch their own series.
I don't know what she's watching.
And it was probably just like, I don't like this character, so you're just like not paying attention to what exactly is going on. Just going, well, he's running away. Friendship.
And crowd by one of Yang's traits being listed as intelligence.
I don't know where that is from.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Zero reading comprehension crowd by one of...
No tags, no nothing.
Yeah, I don't know who this is. It's from the RWBY. Oh, the RWBT Twitter account. I don't even know what that is.
RWBY. I don't know what the T stands for.
Yeah, that's why I don't know what it is. Unless it was just a mistake, a typo.
Of Yang's traits being listed as intelligence. After all, she's buxom, blonde, and a brawler. She's not allowed to have a brain. I cannot emphasize enough how I am not exaggerating how utterly sexist and stupid these takes are.
No, it's not that she's not allowed to have a brain. She just hasn't shown any great levels of intelligence.
Yeah, Yang isn't intelligent. Made sense till you call Yang smart. She's the idiot of the group. How could the smarts go to her?
Can you take away the captions?
Weiss wise, law note Blake intuitive. She needs everything explained to her. Yang intelligent. Need I say more? Again, the dissonance between intent and what you actually had these airheads do on screen shines through. See, that's the thing. Yeah, intent versus what we're shown. I don't know where we're ever shown that. For the sake of privacy and notes, have been blurred out. Oh, names and notes. Please don't go hunting these people down. You know better
How
than that.
utterly sexist and stupid these takes are. So, it's time for a chronological cut.
Why is it
Okay, official
Why
RWBY.
can't we criticize women without it being sexist?
Yeah. Characters, period, should be. I don't care if they're men, women, gay, trans. If you're a character...
Yes. How refreshing.
It should be criticized.
Everyone that Yang Xiaolong is smart as hell and always has been.
Okay, but based on what?
Grim Eclipse, Ice Queendom, Justice League, all supplementary
Did
material.
I not put the stream settings?
Sip time.
Dang, stream settings at normal latency instead of low, ultra low. So it's like 30-second delay. Y'all just gonna have to suck it up, unfortunately.
Ruby and I grew up
That's
in Patch.
crazy. Why is it?
An island just off.
Why is it like that?
What?
Why is it? Was it a thing that?
I reused settings, and the original settings probably had normal latency because typically I do low latency and ultra low. So I didn't look at it, and it probably just was the original.
Off the coast of Vale.
Pre-canon Yang has been reading to Ruby since they were small children and serving as a substitute parent.
She can read! She reads, God!
Is that a trait of intelligence? Reading children's books.
Oh no,
Excellent.
Corey won. Corey.
We said this how many times, Corey? There is a tab that says, Corey, this ain't your first rodeo.
Anna.
I love books. Yang used to read to me every night before bed.
I was always busy with school and Ruby couldn't even talk yet. I had to pick up the pieces.
If you thought we were...
I was busy with school does not mean you're smart.
Yep.
Anything can cause busyness.
Pick up the pieces. Ruby couldn't talk. That means that she was a baby. That means changing diapers and things of that nature. That's not necessarily speaking to her intelligence, unless you're talking about emotional intelligence, which sure. But as far as straight up intelligence, kill it.
Wouldn't come for you.
Unknown XL says, you read Yang?
You read Yang?
Me.
Was capable of deducing the location of a rundown ruin she'd never been to before based on a single picture and was responsible enough not to leave a toddler unattended while being at most 5 herself.
Sure. That's. I think they're more talking about book smart.
Yeah, she can be emotionally intelligent, which is the thing, as opposed to, hey, I know a lot about stuff. I'm busy with school. I'm an idiot.
Only member of RWBY with a driver's license, but likely multiple licenses.
Driver's licenses are not difficult to have. We don't know if anybody else has tried and failed.
She alluded to being able to pilot airships in Grim Eclipse.
She alluded to it, doesn't matter. If she alludes to it, that doesn't mean that she can or can't do it. And it's also a game that most people have not read. So then those people on Twitter going, she's not smart, they wouldn't have that information. If you want to have that information out there, put it in the show itself.
Even if she can pilot it, she could have just piloted something a bunch. And it's similar enough, or she's piloted that exact thing and she just knows how to do it.
So she took her 2 or 3 year old sister into the deadly woods, big brain time.
So in Justice League X RWBY.
One question. Can I fly the airship when we're done? I think I've earned it.
And was also the first to
That doesn't even allude that she can do it!
realize that RWBY lacked CQC skills and tried to address the issue. She also demonstrated the leg sweep.
Oh wow! She's battle smart and she can fly a plane. She must be intelligent.
The type finger quotes taught her in volume 4 long before finger quotes said lesson. What's more, Yang conceived of, designed and built Emberselica, a shifting weapon every bit as, if not more complicated.
Everybody has built or designed their weapons. This is not speaking to her intelligence at all.
Rose, a weapon that can be disguised as harmless bracelets.
You say that it's just as complex as Crescent Rose, but nobody has claimed that. People have straight up claimed that this is one of the most deadly weapons. I think they also talked about its intricacy. I don't remember. But you can't just say that it is. Because what weapon doesn't transform? How is hers more intricate than Blake's weapon? Or Yang's weapon? I mean, Weiss's weapon. You can't just claim this.
use, allowing for stealth and ensuring she can always be armed and ready, as well as making them easily one of the most compact design weapons we've seen. Empress Celica also enhances Yang's fighting style rather than having her build a fighting style around her weapon. This means that Yang's combat style can work independently of Empress Celica, which is not true for everyone.
How do we know what her fighting style is without these gauntlets? How do we know they didn't contribute to the way she fights now?
Yeah, we don't know how they came about. We don't know if the weapons came first or the hand-to-hand stuff.
Nami the Goat says, I used to enjoy this show and We're the Voices always this bad.
Yes.
They got better later. But we don't know if she tried a bladed weapon and didn't work, so she went to hand-to-hand. We don't know. We just don't know.
And their design means she can't easily be disarmed.
All students at Signal forge their own weapons.
To say that Yang's engineering skills are anything other than brilliant is absurd. The yellow...
But here's the thing. Oh, we're done with the video, by the way. But here's the thing.
I might put that on the list.
Even if you have a skill, even if you learn that skill, it doesn't make you intelligent. Mm-hmm. It makes you good at that skill. Yes. Like a welder can be very good at welding, but that doesn't make them intelligent. It just makes them very good at the skill that they have.
Repetition and memorization of that skill allows you to do it.
So here's what I'm about to do. I'm about to close the stream out for a second. It's still going to be here just to see if I can change that. If I can't, we'll just come back. It's just going to be how it is for the rest of the stream. But we're going to see in like 30 seconds.
There are rules, Corey, and if you don't follow the rules, we don't do the video. Learn the rules, cuck.
Yeah, so I tried to see if I could close the us streaming out and then change it to the correct, but it will not work that way. So we're just going to have a slower chat. It is what it is, unfortunately. No, I purposely closed it out to try to change it from normal latency to a lower latency, but it didn't work. I would need to completely close the stream. Jay. We need Jay's video. I could take Jay off. And the person after that would be... Oh, Corey. So watch Jay's video, take that off.
If it took so big brains to get driver's license, why are there so many car accidents and crash? Yeah. Sometimes the proctor will just let you through. The proctor that I went to and I sent my brothers to was very lenient. I will say that for a fact.
What if Goku was a Zenkai Master finale?
Nah, we're good.
1330.
Oh.
Goku finally got...
How did we ever get stuck with these bums?
Oh, did somebody else super chat? Oh, thank you for re-upping to the bums. You're a wholesome bro. Corey's not first. You would be next up. So you're on top. That means your video's next, and then Det's, and then High's, and then Corey's.
And he began to hit him, but none of his hit even phased him.
Slow down! Who are you?
And from there, he powered up a devastating blow. And he aimed
Pause!
at Goku.
Is this normal speed?
Yes, 100%.
Cause this month is zooming.
Yeah, oh wait, no, 100% normal.
What's going? Calm down, T23.
Head on, beginning to fall right towards the ground as his entire gi torn out. Gohan, on the other hand, went and started to power up his ki to 100%, doing everything he can with his beast form to overpower Chaos, but Chaos was too much.
Chaos? That's just Beerus!
The battle shifted in his favor, and from there, Chaos grabbed Gohan by his neck as he looked towards Goku and said, I warned you, Goku. I told you I'm going to bring despair to you. I have destroyed your entire universe, your planet, your
people,
but
the
now
universe!
You hold precious, which I'll destroy right in front of you. What the hell are you planning to do?
What? What do you? He's whole. Did he grab Gohan? Like, I'm gonna destroy everything precious to you. What do you mean by that? I don't know what's going on.
Right in front of you. What the hell are you trying to do? No.
Two back-to-back horrible line.
Destroy right in front of you. What the hell are you trying to do? No.
Why did he give 3% of a for the what are you planning to do? And then he gave 80% of a bad acting. Oh, this is how I should be feeling. It's legitimately like in the original Resident Evil type of no.
Destroy right in front of you.
Arnold.
What the hell are you trying to do? No. Drop him down right now, Chaos. Don't touch him. Say goodbye. Father.
Wait, why does he have a blue gi on? He didn't, or did he? I wasn't paying attention.
It's on you now. As Chaos went.
I do not know that.
In his heart, getting Gohan to bleed out. And from there, Gohan, his dying words, looked towards Goku and said, I'm sorry, Father.
He stabbed in his heart. There is no I'm sorry, Father. You're the reason why I'm dead. Blood out of the mouth, period.
Be much of a help. But please, avenge all of us. Gohan died right there. Upon seeing that, got Goku.
Why did he sound so sad? Gohan died right there.
Avenge all of us.
Can you skim? Just, you don't have to go back, but you could just hover over the timeline to see if he's wearing blue.
Yeah, blue under the orange.
Go to his beast form a little bit later. Okay, he is wearing the blue. Okay, just making sure.
Gohan died right there. Upon seeing that, got Goku to be very emotional as he couldn't control himself.
You should go back over to Gohan a little bit. Right hand, watermark. Left hand, sorry.
Avenge all of us.
There we are. Just gotta call that out.
Right there. Upon seeing that, got Goku to be very emotional as he couldn't control himself. He began to let out a scream and told Gohan to why he had to do that, but Chaos began to laugh hard and told Goku, it is time.
Yeah, it was stupid there too, Dad.
Now that I have shown you that despair, you know how it feels to lose your son. Now die.
Did Goku kill your son or something? Why did you want him to feel this despair?
You heard Gohan.
He's dead. I don't think he felt too much pain.
Only son. You're gonna pay for that.
Only? I guess in this timeline.
Wait, what is this timeline? Zenkai Master. Yeah, why wouldn't he have? I don't know.
He pushed. His Zenkai Mastery began to kick in as he could never felt this type of power before. And from there, he realized what Daishiken said, that the power will come within him once when the time is ready. As Goku can feel it, and now it was time for him to use his true Zenkai form.
I wonder, do the people who request T23 just sit there and just go, I gotta sit here for 40 seconds while this mom is screaming, he's eating my time up. Yeah, legitimately getting scammed. I ain't got this time, T23. But you need the lead up, so you need this. I need to increase the volume of the house app. I'm gonna start writing down the things I need to do and then just hit a timer. He's still going!
Pause. That was almost 15 seconds.
This looks horrible. Oh, this is really bad. This is really bad.
What's the name?
He said True Zenkai, so I got some True Zenkai instinct or something. Yeah, True Zenkai instinct. That's what it's saying.
This looks really bad.
I can rock with the
another galaxy man.
And all the despair he has witnessed, and all the Zenkai that he has recovered from his battle right now with Chaos, he was able to finally achieve what Chaos couldn't. The true power of a Zenkai mastery. This is true Zenkai form.
Yep, just true Zenkai.
What the hell? What is this? And I have warned you, Chaos.
Oh my goodness! Why is he the only one that has ever gotten a double-layered galaxy voice? This is awful.
I warned you not to mess with me, but you didn't listen. and now you're going to die. This isn't the true me, my true form. Before this chaos.
Did we need 3 seconds of just staring as he says nothing and the narrator just goes, oh, and Chaos did.
Me, my true form. Before this chaos can blink.
With the Budokai music just pumping in the background.
Goku instantly came right in front of him as he kicked him right there.
What is that? I jizzed on my hand fist.
This is a really bad
one. The boots are not the same color, T23.
But that much movement and kicking Chaos did take a little toll on Goku as he quickly got his Zenkai boost, and from there he got even stronger. Chaos fell right towards the ground as he got right back up.
Watermark on his pants.
Of course. 55 is the end of the auction.
He charged right towards Goku, but Goku instantly dodged that as he was able to read his next move, and from there Goku went and kneed him again in his face. Surprise? I'm able to read every one of your attacks. It makes no sense. I didn't touch you. How'd you get a Zenkai boost? I guess that is why it's called True Zenkai Form.
Who called it that?
You called it that!
Even making the action of attacking will get me to have a Zenkai boost.
What?
Even making the action of attacking.
You don't understand. Jizz Punch is his strongest attack.
So throwing a punch causes him to Zenkai boost.
That's...
will get me to have a Zenkai boost. Wow, this power is so amazing. I'm gonna use it to destroy you now, Chaos. With that, Goku instantly came right in front of Chaos as he let out his hand, but that one slash that he let out equals to 100 punches. And the power of a Zenkai form mastery is that each time Goku hits Chaos with this form, Chaos will not get a Zenkai boost because it blocks it from happening after while he is fighting.
Wait!
With the one and only true Zenkai mastery.
But that doesn't... There's not like a Zenkai god that doles out Zenkai. You're like, this is the one true Zenkai. How are you negating his Zenkai?
Yeah, you either get a boost or you don't.
Yeah! You can't just take it away because you're better.
Goku with that began to overpower him as the battle shifted towards Goku's favor. With that, Goku went and powered up a massive, devastating Kamehameha wave. As
he's kicking.
Looked towards Chaos and said, your power here is done. You thought you're stronger than me? You made a mistake hurting my people. With that, I'm gonna kill you. Now die! Goku landed a devastating blow, getting Chaos' entire body to explode, and he has died.
He died!
Yeah, that's always this teacher. Oh my, come on! They're always so much stronger. He just always just loses interest near the end. It's just the big blast off jizz in Soul Saiyan Goku, and it's just like, all right, man, whatever. I'm going to sleep. It's over.
Carlo, Disney villain Scar from the point of view. Let's see.
Hey y'all, Mufasa's pretty good.
Six says, Goku, it's like I always said, we are the one true Zenkai.
Truly, we were the Zenkai.
Starting at 437.
No. What's up with all these women?
You know what the deal is, DA. You know exactly what it is, sir.
I don't think so.
No, you know what's rocking. 1 minute for the auction to end.
Enough.
Corey won the last one. Yep, with that. So 1 minute to end.
Oh yeah, simp
I
time.
didn't. Y'all don't even know my taste in women.
Yeah, that's a fair point, actually.
She might not be to my taste. It's not everyone.
Battleless wins 40K.
Oh yeah, simp time.
Yeah, only likes Mufasa because Scar is a simp. No!
Oh yeah, simp time.
That's not...
Oh yeah, simp time.
Well, I had time to go make a burrito and come back and it's still gonna be, oh yeah, simp time. Pieces of I I didn't choose this video.
It chose you.
That's why I didn't choose to be like this. I can't help it.
Let's see. This from Casually Comics.
Scar, meanwhile, is brooding over his earlier encounter with Mufasa, and he's gonna take it out on some wildebeests.
Perhaps you shouldn't turn your back on me.
That is not a good.
Get away from my son. I'm sorry, Mom.
I appreciate the attempt at the voice acting. No, I appreciate the fact that she's voice acting. But the attempt is terrible.
I'm not allowed to comment. This is dumb because they know what's up with the circle of life.
Yeah.
They know what's coming.
But I don't reason with the weak. I consume them. Alas, I do not sound as cool as Jeremy Irons. I wish I did.
See?
So I just randomly...
But then, try.
She is trying.
This is not a try.
No, listen to when
she put her voice down like an octave.
What else could she do?
Chose peasants like yourself to have a worse day. Subtlety? Not in my Christian Minecraft server. Thema.
I didn't laugh. Woke.
The mother starts a stampede and Scar gets caught in it and forced off a cliff. Which I guess is his inspo for how he deals with Mufasa later on. He wouldn't dare. It's not my herd's numbers that beat
He's
Scar.
already scarred.
It was the love.
Wait, the love of... This is probably gonna have to play into my video, man. 4-ish miniseries. Interesting.
Love of my community, something your dark heart will never know.
Yo,
and then
these are bad
off the
this is horrible.
This story don't need to be told.
Something your dark heart will never.
Dark heart? Are you shitting me?
What does this wildebeest know in dark heart? Shut up.
Scar is knocked out and descends into a vision where he's beset by.
What?
What the?
Overbearing Mufasa, demanding he bow to him and his son, and he leaves him there to forge his own destiny.
That's not. I like that image.
The Scar has been unconscious for hours at this point. Some buzzards appear. These are Crass and Kabir. They're new characters looking to take advantage of this situation. One of the things they do is call Scar a dark prince, which is great.
Can they stop with this dark bush?
So lame.
This dark bush is murdering me.
This is a very lame comic.
Did I begin the next
Gamer
Aki
Out
stream?
says, just because that know that are going to be hunted for the by them for the circle of life doesn't mean that they have to just lay down and be eaten to be fair.
Yeah, but they're like, oh, you're a dark heart because he wants to feed.
Yeah, he's got to eat. So, I mean...
Great. You add the word dark in front of anything just as an adjective and you get at least plus 20 cool points. The dark...
I didn't think you would be going in that direction.
Casually Comics, that is not the wave. It's lame. Jay, if your name is not on the can't be it, you can be it. So you can see it.
Dark Whim Seeker. It's no secret that Scar hates King Mufasa. He'd challenge Scar for the throne, but after getting beaten, he'd have to change his name to Scar.
Okay, she's trying.
I told you she was trying before.
I don't think she was trying before.
Scars. So, how does royal gossip fill my belly? Kabir figures that if they can make Scar king, he'll be so unstable that he'll just leave a trail of death in his wake. I mean,
yes, that's what happened. Is this a prequel?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was about to kill Thema, rather Thema's child, out of spite. So they reason there'll be corpses galore and they'll never be hungry again. So basically the hyenas' motivation, only the hyenas were following Scar's lead and he was promising them they wouldn't want for anything. But here it's implied that it's the buzzards who want to set Scar up with the hyenas. If he lives, we take credit for saving him and help him become
I don't
king.
like that they're making it not his fault.
Yeah.
There's the vultures, it's the vision, it's his dark heart.
Obvious reasons. Obvious reasons.
No!
Obvious
Another hero
reasons.
Z-Bush! Thank you for the super chat, Jay.
Which will lead to full bellies. But we have to convince Scar we can bring something to the table. Yeah, we need muscle and numbers. The Bone Eaters. However, before they can...
This is so lame.
Yes.
Oh
This
my
is a
god.
very lame
This is a
comic
terrible
that I
comic.
will be downloading immediately after this stream.
This is a terrible looking comic.
This is not very good at all.
My god.
This is not a story that needed to be told.
No!
And it is poorly told. So
Yes!
that double makes it bad.
10 minutes until auction close. 05.
5 says.
Oh yeah.
DA is defending her voice acting, but not Goku T23 voice acting.
I said she was trying. I didn't say she was good. All right?
Divine Instinct Goku, Ultra Essence Goku, True Divine Essence Goku.
Thank you for the super chat, Aries. Who was that before? I need Jay. I need Aries.
To put two devils on his shoulder, very subtle.
Can do anything. They're shoot off by Rafiki, who takes Scar to his tree somehow. He's really good at dragging lions. He never misses gym day. Scar is still on his "How dare Simba exist" tirade. Tell me that I am not the wisest lion in all the land.
He's talking to Rafiki? I don't like this at all.
Oh no, this isn't the Evil Queen miniseries. Scar, you are brilliant and cunning, but you covet the throne and let jealousy and hate murk the waters of your soul.
Y'all, come on.
This is one dark motherfucker. I think we're learning that he's darker than a motherfucker.
But it's also kind of not his fault.
It is 100% not his fault.
You are royalty, prince, but I fear your dark
Same, Rafiki, same.
Your dark choices.
I am done.
Overshadow your potential. Yeah, them eyes are like, what am I doing here?
What am I doing here?
To overshadow potential. Are you saying that I'm the villain? That was very on the nose. I guess we are saying that. The cover said so. Then let's do something about it. With you by my side, we could easily take Pride Rock.
Are you saying I'm the villain? Let's take this mother over.
This
Dark
is
Light
just.
Hope says. Scar the Hedgehog.
This is Lion King T23. This is just bonkers. This is fan fiction.
You know,
You go bad boy, I swear it.
Is it being an open secret that Scar hates his brother? Then there's just him actively trying to recruit people he could come into contact with to take him down. I hope Rafiki said something about this to Mufasa. Maybe he did. Mufasa just shrugged it off like, oh, that's Scar. Always trying to get people to overthrow me. Brotherhood. Rafiki refuses, so Scar leaves, and this issue ends with the Buzzards promising to continue on with their plan. A comic like this is going to have an uphill battle in a couple of ways. One is, as mentioned earlier, relevance. You're answering questions few people asked. So
Yes.
the answers had best be compelling.
Yes.
In this case, so far, they are not.
Yes.
You haven't come away with anything revelatory, and what is being added so far hasn't enhanced the main story, because that was already a well-oiled machine. If there were questions to be asked of the Lion King, how did Scar team up with the hyenas was low on the list. It's something that some may find interesting. The author Chuck Brown highlights some of his own concerns when he discussed this project. He stated, retelling the Lion...
Okay, we're done. But God, the comic is gonna be interesting because I will be reading that.
Current Disney writing level. Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, that was real bad.
4 issues, man.
Alright.
Oh yeah, sometime.
Somebody just won with.
I can't be a simp. I ain't say nothing.
5 minutes until auction's over. Who was the next video? That's video. Oh, wait. Yep, that.
RWBY Beyond. Is that series of short stories? I think it is.
Let's see.
Zell, welcome back. Welcome back to our boy Zell. Dun, 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 dun.
Chapter 4.
Oh my gosh. Seriously, Yang?
Holy crap. Chill out on that. Pull it back.
That was real nails on the chalkboard type stuff.
I'm usually very tolerant, but that was real bad.
My gosh. Seriously, Yang? You brought me a all the flavors, the milk teas, the smoothies, the boba.
So, is it the right amount of exciting?
Are you kidding? Why did you even downplay this?
Best sisters, Boba sisters, the best Boba sisters.
Zell sucks.
Yeah. And
there was nothing good
Dark
about
Heart of
that.
Hope says, "Oh, look at the time. I'm late for my funeral."
The Dark Heart of Hope.
Forgive my excitement, but I adore these two, and I think capping this miniseries off with this episode was the right choice, especially given the circumstances. As ever, I still adore Vacuo's aesthetic. Thanks to everyone who worked on this wonderful love letter to RWBY.
They're just floating. This sucks. This might well just be a storyboard.
Contemporary as a Boba store casually around is just a nice treat for my world-building soul. Modern doesn't have to mean skyscrapers or picket fence suburbs after all, and it's interesting to hear about the integration happening when the epilogue also showed the struggles of the same.
But we've never had anything of this sort.
Yeah.
So if you had told me prior to this, does Boba exist in the RWBY universe, I'd be like, maybe, but I don't see why it would.
Yeah, the art style is very nice.
Story. When it came to RWBY's return from the dead as with the one who united the world, I have been saying, give that girl a cut on Tumblr, and it seems I may be in the ballpark.
Give her a what?
I have been saying, give that girl a cut on Tumblr, and it seems I...
Cuck?
May be in the ballpark. I've been sent interesting matter regarding how RWBY is everything Jax, the villain broken out by Tyrion and Mercury in the epilogue, wants to be, and how he will likely hate her. So there's some really interesting potential there for political and physical conflict. The conversation between RWBY
I
and
don't care about potential
Yeah.
in this aspect because it's not going to come true. What you think is going to happen in RWBY don't happen because what you think is more logical than anything that they can write.
Yeah, and you're just gonna end up more than likely mad that it doesn't happen the way you want it to happen. So you're just gonna, it wasn't.
Because his mom trips and falls down the stairs and breaks his neck. And he's like, well, he never interacted with Team RWBY.
See, I was thinking cunt, but like, why would you censor yourself saying cunt and just doing something else?
And what sense does that make in the sentence structure?
Give that girl a cuck? I don't know.
Salem coming to destroy Pacquiao, but yes, Boba, Muff, and T.
Suitably weighty and very respectful in its handling of the matter of RWBY's ascension and what led her to be in such a vulnerable state. I like the emphasis Yang puts on RWBY not needing to justify, defend, or recant her decision, but instead Yang keeping emphasis on the fact that she is there for RWBY and affirming her needs as best she can.
This seems very
admitting.
much like we have the criticisms that people have put forward, so now we will have characters vocalize them in a way to challenge those criticisms or address them. Instead of naturally going, let's not have it so that they have those criticisms. It's just, let's just hand wave them away with all of your worries. Well, they're justified in blah, blah, blah.
That she also hadn't been asking for help and that there was no real blame there either, so much as an acknowledgement of it being a complex and messy situation. The code word for feeling overwhelmed but not able to properly communicate one's needs is...
What? Bruh, this mic!
This mom is just droning the public and he's mumbling and he's talking fast.
And I like that they managed to have such a nuanced discussion without falling into therapy speak, which can sometimes be immersion breaking. Ty coming up was...
What do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
Has RWBY done that before? Is this better or worse?
I hate the... Oh, God!
Lots of reactionary writing in RWBY. I thought so.
And it seems he's off doing something that either Ozpin and the others are unaware of, or that they are hiding given the girls don't know. Though
Hey, these mobs shouldn't be setting things up like this when they're hanging on by a thread. And especially since you gotta watch this in order to understand. Nah, you shouldn't have to watch RWBY Beyond to figure out some crucial plot points or even minor plot
Dark
points
Heart
that
of Hope
may
says,
play into this.
Your writing is as lousy as it is brilliant. You can't just have your characters. Explain how they're feeling. That makes me feel angry.
Angry.
Not think he's guarding the relic unless his job is literally just to be near it so Raven can portal in reinforcements, because one hunter who hasn't done much more than teach high school for another 20 years is not going to do anything against Salem or Cinder. Unless his semblance is storing aura for decades so he can be a living bomb, but that's a one-shot trick and would only maybe take out Cinder and would be iffy thematically speaking. Naturally, talk of
Yapping into thematically is crazy.
I also don't care about your headcanon about what characters may or may not be doing, because this is a review.
Yeah.
So you just talking about your headcanon, that doesn't speak to the quality of this.
Of Ruby and Yang's childhood sparked debate, but I will be leaving that for another day. Ultimately, this was a heartfelt and touching episode and a moving note to go out on.
Crazy. Can I also say that this avatar is ugly?
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great.
RWBY for all their labors of love, and to you for stopping by.
They were worked to insanity, basically. They were super mistreated.
Hey, that's a great question, Dick. Shut up.
Support my work, please swing by my Patreon. If you'd like to commission 3D models, please hit up my coffee. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, that's not bad, 3D model.
Auction ending in 1 minute. He sucks.
Yeah, big time.
So that was Carlo Debts. We're on highs. Which was
fake money is what it was.
Why Izuku and Bakugo are perfect rivals.
Come on. You can't be serious.
Completely serious. Do we have a time? Yep, 3:34.
How have I not gotten this video? Did I just not care?
Hey, that's a apt feeling to feel.
All right, Jason Statham, let's go.
We got debts. We've gotten highs.
Yabo says, y'all gotta revisit his Bumblebee video.
Oh, I've heard
big stink.
Not great things about it.
Big smelly.
Jay Aries.
I'll take a look at his channel and put some stuff on the list.
Alright.
Did you know that Bakugo was initially planned to be a well-meaning kid who always
That doesn't matter! I don't know what your argument is, but it doesn't matter!
Let's go back to like 320.
With the quirk equivalent of a lottery ticket. It's not just that Bakugo's a bastard. He's the personification of a harsh, unfair reality that taunts Izuku at every opportunity, which not only emphasizes MHA's initial message, but it makes it that more elating when he rises above it. Also, side note, did you know that Bakugo was initially planned to be a well-meaning kid who always unintentionally said the wrong thing? Good thing the idea was scrapped. I mean, if they did that, you'd feel less sorry for Izuku and Bakugo would be boring. I mean, can you imagine how...
No. So you can feel sorry.
I'm about to be pissed.
You can feel sorry for Deku in other ways. And it's not like this is the only month. If he was his friend, then there would be another bully to push the story for, or maybe another incident to push the story for to make us feel sorry for him. It doesn't have to be him and only him.
Yeah.
And therefore the story would be completely different. No, it would just be somebody else. Told Deku to kill himself. Never forget.
Let me add Carlo to that. Hey, I'm not always pissed. I just happen to be frequently.
These videos don't help.
How damaging it'd be to the series if they were friends with a less potent dynamic?
No, that's the best part of it! They're not toxic pieces of shit! Just like, oh, I love you for inexplicable reasons. It is literally, we grew up together. We admire each other. We push each other forward. We love each other. Thanks. I am the best, but you would be the best if I wasn't here. Instead of, hey, go kill yourself. Hey, jump off that building. Hey, you'll never be nothing, you piece of shit. Get under my shoe. How boring would it be if there wasn't toxicity? humanity. If there was just love, who could possibly want something like that in a healthy relationship? Let's have these unhealthy, toxic pieces of shit, because that's interesting, as opposed to these amazing characters that just love each other. That can't be a dynamic of people. It can only be, it's interesting because Bakugo sucks!
You spit on me.
God, I hate these arguments! God!
But hey, but Black Clover sucks, and this is a better dynamic because
it's so frustrating, dude.
So in Black Clover, Asta and Yuno are friends with a less potent dynamic. Being raised in the same orphanage, Asta and Yuno have an even closer link than Izuku and Bakugo, and the setup is nearly identical. They both want to be the next Wizard King. Asta is born unable to do magic, while Yuno is naturally gifted. But what's lacking here is tension in their dynamic.
They don't need tension, you piece of
yeah, you can just like something. You can just
like a person.
And also the tension is they are both reaching for the same goal. So one of them is gonna get it and the other may not. So that's tension.
What about when Asta lost the tournament and Yuno won it and he's just lying in bed crying because he feels like he's falling behind?
And also there's the tension of he has a big head start, but I have the potential to get to him. There's quite a lot going on there. I don't know what we're doing with Triggs, but
and it results in me not relating to Asta.
Relatability!
Dude.
Let's go! I can't relate to this monk that's not special. That has no special abilities. I can't relate to him. I need somebody pushing me off a building. I guess.
Legitimately, Bakugo loathes Deku. Loathes him.
I'm sorry for him as much as I did for Izuku. Now,
you can't feel sorry for a guy that's just working hard and still can't get the thing, and when he finally gets that opportunity, it's taken away from him. And even when that opportunity is taken away from him, he still has that optimistic view of, hey, I'm gonna do my best regardless of if I can't. The black screen? To me.
The black screen is stuck to the auction rules instead of the winner request.
So maybe he can't click this. He can only click this. I mean, I can get rid of the auction rules for now because we're basically y'all have been here long enough. Y'all get it.
That's not the only reason, but comparing Asta to Izuku is worthy of its own video. My point being that the removal of a presence like Bakugo removes the shorthand to emphasize the struggle of the main character's situation.
Hey, but how about the struggle we see Asta go through constantly, where he needs magic to do things, and he cannot do those things because he has no magic.
Even somebody like a Mina can offer a struggle because Mina has at least 80% control of her abilities, whereas Deku does not. Bakugo does not make that test where he's just like, Eraserhead was just like, if you do it, you're in, if you don't, you're out. Bakugo does not inform that. It's everybody else who has a full grasp on their powers that's keeping him from his goal.
Auction ends at 20.
Hey Bums, how is the auction going?
My throat is raw.
Not great.
Because I just got done screaming very loudly.
In the beginning, Yuno seems mostly indifferent to Asta and his eardrum-rupturing antics, but by the end of the pilot, he announces Asta as his rival, basically to spare his feelings. You do find out the details of their relationship later, showing that they are friends and on good terms, but that...
I didn't hear it because I was looking up something.
Eardrum-rupturing antics. But by the end of the pilot, he announces Asta as his rival, basically to spare his feelings.
That is...
Media literacy is dead!
0%. That is not to spare his feelings. He truly feels that way. Holy crap. So now you're going into this. Every interaction that they have, You're looking at it as he's pitying him. Not that he legitimately sees him as his rival. Not that he sees how hard he's working and just going, this muff will do this, even if he just got to do it with zero magic. He's going to find a way because that's just the type of person that he is. It is not pity. It is the deepest respect.
You do find out the details of their relationship later, showing that they are friends and on good terms. But that lack of tension between the two robs it of a more interesting dynamic and makes
a more easily recognizable dynamic.
A rival, a hard, you suck, I'm gonna beat you, as opposed to, we are going side by side, but make no mistake, I will beat you. But if you beat me, hey, good on you.
But you won't.
Feeling of unfairness
Fighting
feel
Gimmick
less...
says, did this dude genuinely forget the words Yuno said to Asta during the scuffle with the Vice
Angel
Captain?
Essence Goku, Dragon Instinct Goku, Spirit Saiyan Goku, Primal Instinct Goku.
Lolcow breathing fifth form, begging after a drop. Thank you for the super chat, Dutch. Yeah, I legitimately don't know.
Yeah, they just were not watching.
Yeah,
there's so many things. These month is just recommending people not watching things. And just speaking on them.
Between the two robs it of a more interesting dynamic, and makes that feeling of unfairness feel less apparent on Asta than it does on Izuku. Yuno is a gentle reminder.
But how's it a feeling of unfairness? How does that go when he's standing in the middle of a room and everyone's just like, he's the only one because he sucks?
The only thing that you're missing here is an antagonistic relationship. All else is similar, as you said. So there is still tension there because this dude, as we look at it, is closer because he gets a super good grimoire. So he is closer. So Asta still has to catch up with them. It's just not no you. It's hey man, you.
To Asta's circumstances. Bakugo is a kick in the teeth to Izuku's. Now I want to clarify that getting the shit kicked out of you does not equal characterization, but it offers more opportunity to expand on the characters than if the conflict didn't exist. Both Izuku and Asta try to save.
Are you saying that there's no conflict with Yuno and Asta?
This guy. This seems either like a dude that's being purposely misrepresenting of Black Clover.
Because this was the age. When did this come out? Because this might have been still the time. 3 years ago. It had a more favorable opinion.
Or he hates Black Clover so much that he's just gonna go poo anytime he watches it, and it's already clouding his perception of the series in order to absorb that information.
Yeah, the avatar is just kind of whatever. He needs a logo or something.
It tells me a lot more about Izuku as a person because he's trying to save Bakugo despite everything he's done. But that's not to say it's impossible to have a compelling rivalry when they're friends and get along. But if you're going to forego the tension and drama that traditional rivals would have, you need to make up for it with something else, which from what I've seen so far, Black Clover doesn't do.
It's friendship! Yeah. That's the something else.
Yeah.
They legitimately respect each other.
Yeah.
When they introduce themselves with their teammates, it's not this muff.
Here he was only halfway through the dungeon arc.
No way.
Why are you speaking on this?
Yeah, no, this is goofy. You don't immediately get that, oh my god, excitement of these piece-ish people being pieces to Deku and him going, nah, I'ma still go.
And it seems like they're pretty far into My Hero because they're talking about the Bakugo versus Deku thing. Or at least they're showing clips of it. But then they're in the beginning of the relationship of these two. It's just like, oh, it doesn't have the dynamic. You haven't seen the dynamic. How did you? Oh, look, he was just.
Yeah, no, that's too quick.
What?
Yeah, that's too quick of a turnaround, honestly. I'll throw it up when we're done with this video. We've got another 40 seconds
Proximity
left.
and motivations.
What?
Black Clover doesn't do, for two reasons. Proximity and motivation.
They don't need to be close to each other to accomplish what they want to accomplish.
So what's up?
Let's start with proximity. Izuku and Bakugo have been in each other's eye line for the majority of their lives.
They grew up together, you dumb fuck! You said they grew up in an orphanage together! You dumb pieces! They might Explain what they mean by this.
Which has always been a point of conflict as they're metaphorically chained to one another. I said metaphorically! Even as they go into UA, Izuku isn't free from Bakugo's unrelenting hatred, and Bakugo isn't free of Izuku's, I guess, existence? Doing so
Pause! So, you don't understand why Bakugo doesn't like Deku. So, that's half of the relationship that you're just like, existence? That doesn't seem like a very good rivalry when you don't understand why this muff don't like this muff.
See, like, if Det had suggested this video, I'd go, okay, it makes sense that he turned this around so quick.
Maybe he saw the video in the Q&A.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
That is a luminescent green shirt.
And shortcomings of the other. It also means that the antagonistic force that Bakugo gives off is ever present, and we constantly get first-hand glimpse of how it changes and develops. This is especially true when the two are forced to cooperate. Meanwhile, in Black Clover, after an entry exam, the two are accepted into different factions. Asta joins the Black Bulls, basically the runts of the litter.
That's the end of the video.
Can we finish this?
Dude, no!
Just this part.
And Yuno joins the Golden Dawn, basically Wizard Eaton. Anytime they meet after that is happenstance when they cross paths on missions. But Asta and Yuno's lack of proximity also means they lose the immediate reaction to the other's developments, making it—
No, but you still think
He didn't watch the tournament yet where he cries over falling behind! Yeah. This is a worthless person!
I have put this on the list.
This is on the list!
This is big stinky.
Awful! Oh yeah, the Det turnaround. Boop, 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 boop. The second I put this image up, I already had the Discord up. I forgot about that. I forgot that this is different and can still see the Discord. So, boop. Just unbelievable turnaround.
Oh, simple design characters. Okay. Yeah, it's not too much. Yeah, there's no logo. There's just that luminescent green shirt. You're get a big old whiff of that toxic.
Just slurp it up.
This is what I need. Friendship.
Oh no, I'll just blank it out for now. I'll bring it back when we're done. Whose video was Oh no! Oh no!
I hope he's not here. I hope he's swamped with work.
Oh.
Hi Zaldonic says, the best 20 RON I spent.
That's not money. You scammed us. We're not getting anything.
Boop. Next auction open, winner fighting gimmick 31K.
No!
I
don't want to do this one. I should just stay silent and protest. Happy to be here. You're not gonna get this out of me.
Make sure. Oh yeah, we still gotta do Aries Zelda video. When was that one? Oh yeah, Jade. Okay, they're after this one. Okay, no problem. Boop, 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 boop. So Corey's no.
This is bush.
No.
This is straight bush. This isn't fair.
No.
What is this?
Oh no.
Who is the hidden island?
No. Why not? No.
This is some bush.
Let's get back to the rope stuff. In a world...
Yeah, let's get back to the rope stuff. Yeah, it's a good idea.
Corey, I'm gonna assume that the third chapter was the third timestamp and not something else. If it's something else, let me know now.
Full of sailors and pirates, Rope is an incredibly important tool.
You can't escape from this mother. Where does he come from? What mark?
That way, in the real world during the golden age of piracy, ropes were used as belts or to rig ships.
Ropes, yay. Like, what are we doing?
You can't. What is this rope theory?
Sails, hold down other objects, tie ships to port.
I understand what a rope can do.
The versatility of rope.
I am a human with eyes, with knowledge.
The DSP point present. The one that says Joy Boy. Okay. So this is... There we go.
Okay, so opening did not factor into that opening.
Ropes equal 1.
If you take a look at the One Piece logo, you may notice something.
He didn't design this logo, so shut the f up! It's a rope on the logo!
That wrapping around and underlining the title is a rope.
Oh! Shut up! Dude, no way.
Dark Heart of Hope says, so come aboard and bring along all your hopes and ropes.
All your hopes and ropes.
Even more striking is that the Straw Hat Jolly Roger is biting that rope. I know.
You can't. This is out of... All of these theories in their meta bullshit. If something ties into the title, I would hate that so much because it's an out-of-universe thing.
Yes.
This is not a hint. This is not foreshadowing. This is a connection that you're making after the fact.
It would be different if the logo was actually in the series.
Never thought about it much before, but it's kind of
rappers. I don't get it.
Doing this, the skull biting on a rope. We never see it like this anywhere else, but in the One Piece logo itself. And considering Joy Boy was the first pirate, probably the first person to fly a Jolly Roger, this connection between the Jolly Roger and the rope seems to be significant to me.
What? This is like when a family member dies and a leaf comes in front. It's just like, oh, they did love leaves.
Yeah.
Like, what? They did say that they were gonna rake one day. It's like, wait, I guess, but it's not like a sign that this is.
I just broke his 8th favorite dish. Like, okay, you just broke a dish, man.
What if I told you that this rope is there on the logo for a reason? What if I told you that the idea of a rope...
Pizza Steak says, oh yeah, at rope time. Harvey was Joy Boy and I'm this whole time.
Oh yeah, rope time.
There on the logo for a reason. What if I told you that the idea of a rope and the One Piece treasure are connected in a significant way? That it's not just there to underline the word One Piece, but may in some way be related to the One Piece treasure itself.
This is crazy.
I really want to, once One Piece is over and the treasure has literally zero to do with ropes, to just come back here and just go, hey, yo, what's up? You said rope.
Maybe you.
Spoken about it before, but in Japanese, the One Piece treasure...
No!
is often referred to as Hitotsunagi no Daihiho, or while translated, the Great Hitotsunagi Treasure. More specifically, in the manga, that phrase is written alongside the term One Piece, with the words One Piece being written in little furigana characters above the phrase. We miss this context completely in English, and to us, this treasure is only known as the One Piece. So, what does the term Hitotsunagi mean? We now run into another problem. Oda chooses to write this term in hiragana rather than kanji, a habit he loves to do in order to obscure the true meaning of the word. By not using kanji characters, it's difficult to determine the exact meaning because of the way Japanese works.
Then why are you speaking on it? You're just gonna infer some bullshit.
He's gonna be like, the third kanji in rope translates to, and if this muff says rope one more time.
because the words, when unspecified, can have multiple meanings while sounding identical. Kanji is used to differentiate
Mean
those
Spice
meanings.
says, this guy also has a vid talking about what makes a arc good in One Piece, and it is bad. Punk Hazard hater, by the way.
Oh no.
And since we lack kanji, we lack the exact meaning. The word hitotsunagi can be translated thusly 3 ways. Number 1, in one piece. That's fair enough, straightforward. Number 2, one sea at peace. Fair enough. Both of these are pretty similar to each other.
No. I'm so scared of the third one. I'm so scared of the third one.
The third translation, which is a massive curveball by comparison. The third possible translation of hitotsunagi is the rope.
Time out. Time Corey out. Time him out. Time him out. No.
No, you're getting a 24-hour boy. You're out of here.
This is crazy.
You're out of here.
I can't take this.
There's like 3 different ways to use kanji, and you have like a 1 in 3 chance of being completely wrong. And yet here we are talking about the rope linking all
in One Piece, the title, and it ropes and it links the O and the E and it links it. Shut the up.
All men. When I realized this, a light bulb kind of went off.
Oh my goodness! And then he worked backwards to ropes. He's just like, the Joy Boy is a big bundle of ropes, and One Piece is a rope. All right.
Pizza Steak says, I am gonna need some rope after this, if you get what I mean.
Absolutely.
Because not only is there a
shut the up. Don't show the logo.
In the One Piece logo, but the term hitotsunagi contains a reference to rope as well.
Oh, yes, it does. You showed it.
Treasure. So what I need to ask you now is there a possibility that a rope with a knot, just like the one Emeth had, is waiting for the Straw Hats at Laugh Tale? Is one piece of rope the One Piece treasure?
Hey,
and when?
What's funny about that? Why did Roger and his crew laugh?
Yeah.
Undone, what exactly is released from inside the rope? Let's walk through these questions one at a time. Is there a...
Oh, dude, there's another minute to go. Oh, wait, no. We started at 8:59, I think. Yep, we're done.
Yo, thank goodness.
We're done.
The greatest theory ever made. The greatest Gorosei theory ever made. Terribly sorry. Go for yourself, the Hidden Island. The rope piece is real.
Corey can't be it, period, because he's timed the out.
Holy crap. What do you get from that? Even ironically. It's like, bitch, shut up.
Yeah, legitimately.
Racketeer says, D.A. Roger laughed at the
video. Big ups.
2 minutes until the next auction closes. 35 is what we're looking at. Yeah. Who's the next video? Who is the next video? It is Jay. You get ropes like it's crazy. Jay, I think, was a money boy. Jay was a money boy. So Jay. No! Back-to-back filth! Hero of Z, episode 28, starting at 11:50. What? Mark! Look at the thumbnail.
Oh, why is Zoro? Oh, Big Chungo. Here we go. Big ups.
11:50. You know what I hate the most? That the people that come to us have unironically watched so much Goku T23.
Crazy.
They know the video and the part they want to go
crazy.
to.
Legitimately crazy. You guys have a problem. it's not okay.
The master from that universe was already there, since he knew that Universe 14 master would be coming.
Oh no!
With his best man.
We're also getting spoilers.
And with that, he got his best man to come with him, and his best man name was no one other than Abdul. Abdul was the master's best man for Universe 4. And his rival partner was no one other than Zoro.
This is Abdul and Zoro!
Why not just Luffy? Why not Abdul and Jeet? Come on!
Abdul was very excited on hearing that he is going to meet with the Universe 14 best man, as a master and a boss has now arrived. With that, both of the master has greeted each other, and from there they looked towards Abbas and Abdul and said,
"You two are the best men of ours, Universe 14 Master and Universe 4 Master, and because of that, we want to test to see how strong you two are against each other, and who would win this battle."
Dai, Shinken, and even Sour has arrived, since they're both angels representing their master from Universe 14 and Universe 4. Abdul then looked towards
Who could possibly want this? Of course it's you, a bot! Me one, 15K. I think the next one should be the last one, maybe, because we've got like 5 or 6 videos. This is the last auction. This will be the last one running.
Boss and said,
"Hey, I'm Abdul."
That mic is crazy! It's like if I opened up this door, walked into the hall, I was like, "Hey, it's me, DA." This mom is recording across the street.
Abdul then looked towards Abbas and said,
"Hey, I'm Abdul. What's your name?"
"Hey, Abdul, I'm Abbas. Nice to meet you."
Xbox headset quality. That is one of the worst mics I have ever. There's no quality control. T23, you heard that. You could have like, "Hey, yo, my mans, you just gonna send this to me? I'm just supposed to put this out?" But he didn't even process it to like boost the levels or anything. Or maybe he did.
Likewise, Abbas. So what are you?
Dude, this is literally the worst mic I've ever heard. Man, this video sucks. I personally don't enjoy what we're watching. I hope they can hear me. Just from the hall. This is horrible. This is horrible.
Boss, nice to meet you.
Likewise, Abbas. So what are you? I'm a human.
Dark Heart of Hope says, "They did 8 takes and that was the best one."
What are you? I'm a human. I'm getting lightheaded.
Oh, man.
Likewise, Abbas. So what are you? I'm a human who did nothing but be loyal to my master. And in return, he helped me get these new powers. And now I'm training with him.
Wow, that's
Can
amazing.
you go back just a little bit? His scar is going over his mustache and beard.
New powers. And now I'm training with him.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm a Saiyan who also is very loyal towards his master.
Sayed, you say? Well, there's a Sayed.
He can't be heard over the music. Turn it down or turn him up.
Who's their master's best man, and he's supposedly the strongest out of all of us best men of the masters.
This guy is pissing me off so much. Not only is he recording from in Albuquerque, but he has no emotion in his voice.
He's got the mic and then he's got 2 cups with a string attached. Just speaking through that.
What? You're saying there's a Saiyid there too? Wow. Hey, Daishinken. Who is this?
What is this perspective?
What is this cut out?
What are we doing here? When did this start? 11:50? Okay. We're almost done.
About? Well, just so you know, boss, like you, there's also Saiyads out there in that universe. But this Saiyid, he's a Saiyid that is from Universe 11. Universe 11 has the strongest mortal.
The voice of Abdul, the personality of Kevin, and the power of Ma Boss would make the perfect character.
Yeah, somebody else is trying to get timed, I see.
Yeah, big ups.
Here's the thing. Retake all of that.
There's no quality control in the T23 universe.
He slipped like 5 times in these 3 sentences. Just retake it.
Who is this Saiyid he's talking about? Well, just so you know, boss, like you, there's also Saiyads out there in that universe. But this Saiyid, he's a Saiyid that is from Universe 11. Universe 11 has the strongest mortal to ever exist, and he represents his master from Universe 11. So that Saiyid is the strongest? The strongest master's best man? Yep. His name is Luke. He will put all you guys...
Oh, Luke. That is the end of that video. Luke.
Oh, that mic quality. I will never get over that.
Alright,
oh, man.
Oh, meme one. So I gotta put meme up there. Take away J. Put meme.
Luke.
Now we gotta watch Aries' video, which is, of course, Synthetic Man.
Oh, big ups. Big ups.
Synthetic Man Zelda video from 1917.
Yeah, I'll say.
He
where
wishes.
ideas are from. Oh.
You know, just
1917. Oh, and it's the most replayed, so Muvs was definitely on it.
Aries Queen says, Synthetic Man beyond crazy in these video anyway, woke time.
It's always woke time.
Man, who are the Zonai people who came from the heavens, is borderline
I was about to say they look pretty black.
Satanic imagery. I have no idea if this is intentional or not, but Japan...
satanic imagery a lot comes from things like goats. They just look like goat people.
Yeah.
Even the thing you showed is just a goat.
Japan used to be infamous for putting weird Christian symbolism in anime and occasionally video games. So this could be an extension of that, or again, if you want to take the schizo angle, this is a result of a certain cult organization full of quote-unquote elites that are subtly inserting their propaganda into video games.
Wait a second!
The Jews?
Wait, are you...
Did he go hashtag the Jews?
How are they infiltrating video games and this is the way that they're doing it? It's just by putting something in.
Just some satanic imagery?
And I hope they recognize what's going on here.
But he said Japan's been doing this for decades, so I guess Jewish people have just been running Japan since like the 80s?
He didn't say anything about Jewish people.
He said a court of elites that...
That doesn't mean Jewish people.
Okay, you know what? That's fair.
You're gonna press play and he's gonna say Jewish in within 10 seconds.
Subtly inserting their propaganda into video games. There's all sorts of little nuggets of wokeness, like Paya now having a giant brown boyfriend who looks like a...
giant brown boyfriend. Nuggets of wokeness
will take over, starting with Nintendo.
Alfonso Rodriguez
Nuggets.
says he would like the SMT series.
I don't know. Nuggets of
Aya now
wokeness.
having a giant brown boyfriend who looks like a Giga Chad in comparison to Link, despite the fact she was thirsting for his dick in the last one. Not to mention the quote-unquote subtle homosexual imagery from Breath of the Wild has been expanded even further in this one, and I already know people are gonna say I'm reading into it and no kid's gonna see this shit, but that's exactly how you desensitize people and how you groom
He's holding his hand to transfer power, it seems like. You see what shirt he's wearing?
Yes.
Is this what your views that you represent?
It's Bizarro, so he's the opposite views of what I represent.
Or is his camera just flipped?
I don't know. I would assume Bizarro. Hey.
Grooming.
Hey. What's wrong with desensitizing kids that people should just love each other? It's not like they're going, oh my god, now I want to suck. Like, what do you do?
The only way for you to be a good person is to be gay. And they're like, well, I guess that's the only way that I can be a good person.
Them, right? You expose them to things. The vow that each of the kids gonna see this shit, but that's exactly how you desensitize people and how you groom them, right? You expose them to things. The vow that each of the new sages takes to Link looks like they're proposing to him. And Sidon, the giant shark...
That's what people do with vows sometimes in the olden times. They kneel. They bend the knee.
He holds his hands and then transfers power to that hand. How else are you gonna... It makes sense.
Art guy, people already made a bunch of gay lewd images between him and Link when Breath of the Wild came out.
But people make gay lewd images with Goku and Piccolo. Who cares?
Now, him...
Wait, why do you know about this?
Yeah, I didn't know about this.
Literally putting a ring on his finger, and man, their relationship is too fucking weird, dude. I don't care that they literally give him a wife in the story, I'm not convinced. Link was already cross-dressed.
You think it's a beard that he's actually secretly gay for Link?
At best, he's bisexual and still ew.
Give him a wife in the story, I'm not convinced. Link was already a cross-dresser before this game. Not to mention, an actual child, a bird child, is one of the other sages.
Hold out your hand.
Dutch says, can I still bid via money?
No, this is the last video, so it's only points at this point, sorry.
But he did donate before and didn't get anything, though.
Yeah, okay. Link your video, because you did bid something, so we'll watch your video.
But this is just... Surely there
just
is...
put it in the other chat.
Nothing sexual about this because it's a child. If you see something sexual in this, that's you seeing
that's
it.
a you problem, for real. I actually believe he's projecting here because no way is he bringing up Rule 34 nonsense while talking about a game completely separate from any form of that as a form of criticism. Like, no way. Why is he making it sexual? Bro, they are just shaking hands.
Jesus, he's hand-mogged by everyone. He's hand-mogged by a child.
Hand-mogged?
Link was destined to be a bottom. It's over.
If that's the first thing that you think of, that is a pure it's a handshake.
Yeah, I don't know.
It wasn't even a two-hand clasp that the other person did.
No.
Use a Gerudo, and if you've seen any of their Rule 34, you know they're usually sporting a little something extra.
You're sitting here watching Fuda Rule 34?
And then you're thinking that they're putting this based on people's perception into the video game. Oh, these people are jerking it to Fuda Garudas, so I guess they are now.
That's why I'm gonna... That's why I'm going doing your pussy tonight, Link. Though
Dutch says, the timestamp is 049 for my vid.
Got it.
Did you Did you take note of the black scent?
Yeah, of course.
Excellent.
Of course. That old mammy voice.
He is a special breed.
That's what he thinks.
This dude is something else.
Obviously, that's not canon, but you get the point, man.
No, I don't! It's a bunch of fans drawing something that has nothing to do with the company, and you're going, but you get it!
But it's there, though. I'm not saying that it's there, but I'm not saying it's not there.
Just whatever you see is there. And we all see it, so it is there.
Man, to go around life thinking like this.
That's the saddest aspect of it. Like,
oh man,
I could never in my wildest dreams think in this way.
See a bird, a child bird, touching the hands of a human person, just going, gay bird pedophilia,
yeah.
woke.
Oh, the bird is the top.
What is doing? Why is it everywhere?
He has to be a plant. People draw Fuda, Garuda, and Bottom Link. That means it's canon according to this guy.
Or that Nintendo is taking inspiration from that.
Every character that vows to him might as well be male, figuratively. Now, honestly, I don't actually.
They're pledging their fealty to him, but they're the tops.
Believe that.
Aries Queen says, well spent 10 Ron.
I don't even know what that is. Is it a coin? Is it paper? I don't know what that is.
How do you enjoy anything thinking like that? Legitimately, like if you play a video game and you're just thinking, oh, look at this woke thing. Oh my God, look at this kid shaking a hand with an adult. He must be the bottom for the kid.
See, he fist bumped, so that means he wants to be fisted by this woke fat man.
Frank Hero, you joined at one of the worst videos.
Big time.
He legitimately said a child bird is topping Link.
Might as well be male, figuratively. Now, honestly, I don't actually believe that, but it is weird enough to be eyebrow raising. Certainly worth making fun of, at the very least. And perhaps...
if you're raising your eyebrow and going, oh, what's this? When a kid shakes the hand of an adult, you've got a problem.
Oh, no, wait a second. Fuda. I'm just saying, Nintendo. Fudanari. You know what I'm saying? I see what you're doing, Nintendo.
You instantly recognize those synthetic vamps.
More importantly than this weird schizo tangent is the fact that time travel completely ruins the story of Breath of the Wild. Because if Zelda traveled back in time, however many years, she could have just told the Hylians never to build the Divine Beast because Ganon would corrupt them and then...
Alright, we have no instinct for this part. He sucks. He sucks.
Woke.
It's so woke.
It's just woke, y'all.
I will close the bid at the top of the hour, so 000.
7 minutes.
7 minutes. I think that's everybody that... we'll do Duchess really quick, just really quick. See what that is. 47 seconds in.
Never mind. Never mind. You don't get a freebie. Get out of here. Well, I guess it's not a freebie. It's what you paid for. But no. You've squandered our goodwill. Good day.
Yeah, we extended a hand of friendship and you spit on it.
And you have fisted us.
Yeah, you bottomed us.
What is he talking about?
Uh, 47 seconds in.
So, as a kid, I was...
Bad mics.
2011.
People not reading and watching the series. And T23. That is the theme of these. Big ups, y'all.
Bullied. Most severely in grade school, but still plenty... So, as a kid, I was bullied.
Most severely in grade school, but still plenty in high school, just not as physically because I suddenly turned into one of the tallest in my class. I didn't react to it too well, even to the point of occasionally becoming a genuine scumbag myself in projection, something I regret to this very day. To say that I'm not over it would be an understatement. I don't think there's an aspect of my existence or psychology that isn't colored in some way by a lingering desire to somehow get back not only at all those who were cruel to me, but at the whole overriding social system that allowed it to happen in the first place.
Oh, that sounds like school shooter stuff,
yeah,
sir.
Dude, no, that's really bad mindset.
If you are in your 20s and you're still
mid
thinking
to
about
late 20s,
high school revenge, elementary school revenge, you gotta pull that back. Wait. Magneto was also bullied by the Nazis.
No.
So I understand why he was revenge. No!
You can't.
Which I acknowledge is both sad and the worst possible way to deal with something like this, but whatever. Basically,
No. Not whatever.
You can't whatever.
You gotta.
I would love to get revenge on them.
Because I don't think about my elementary, middle, or high school. I don't care, and I was bullied.
Same. Like, it is what it is. Like, if you asked me to name the people that bullied me, I couldn't.
You'd better hope I don't run out of bad movies to take this all out.
I only remember...
Oh, he's joking. It's a funny I'm gonna shoot you. It's a joke that you're gonna be murdered.
Hey, don't come to school tomorrow, nut.
Yes, Muff got a Billy Madison list.
But he gotta go to therapy. It was a Holocaust!
That ain't whatever.
Loud on. The insidious thing about bullying is, most of the time, it's inexplicable. You don't know why it's happening to you, or at least what the logic chain is behind the supposed why.
No, they normally say why it is.
At least in the shows, yeah.
And real life, it was just, I was bullied because we were poor.
And also, I liked anime, and people knew I liked anime.
Whys can be easily guessed at. Why pick on members of ethnic or racial minorities? Well, racism, duh. Why are gay kids or kids who were thought to be gay picked on? Well, lingering arcane superstitions about homosexuality being evil or sinful.
So we do know why people are picked on.
Yeah. Oh, but what about straight white men? Why are they picked on?
Not everyone else. What about weirdos and freaks and dweebs?
Well, they are weirdos, freaks, and dweebs. And if you look at, and if you're not that, you're gonna be like, they are this, and I want to noogie them, or whatever kids did back in them days.
What about geeks? What about nerds? What about, well, me? Straighter than Brad Majors, whiter than Billy Quizboy's business partner? What had my crime against the standing social order been?
But you're talking about Magneto, so that must mean that you were into comics, and if somebody wasn't into comics, they would see that as a nerd thing, and therefore, you're a nerd, and you will get bullied.
The standard response, of course, is because you were different.
Yes.
Now, is it just me, or did that ever strike anyone else as a particularly stupid sentiment?
Okay, I hope he doesn't go into, it's easy to see that black people are different, or gay people are different, but how can they see that I'm different? I hope that's not...
Well, if you're walking into school with a Muff and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle lunchbox, they're going to be like, oh, look at this nerd watching this baby cartoon.
Everyone is different. Hell, I could personally attest
Neil
that
Luster says, okay, he likes the Venture Bros, he's cool in my book.
Bullies came in all shapes, sizes, and colors. It was a veritable rainbow coalition of torment. So I never really bought that because you were different thing.
No, it's the way that you're different.
Yeah.
You are different in a way that they don't approve of.
Yeah. What they believe the hierarchy of school is, and they're in a certain group, and you're in a group that's different than them, and they do not like that group. It is not that complicated.
It's not. These are 15, 16-year-olds.
Younger, if you're talking like 11, 12-year-olds, if he's talking about kids.
There is no big, deep mindset of social hierarchy in we live in a society. No, it is just, look at this nerd.
Some girls like boys because they can run fast at that age. That's it.
Been my experience that very few in similar situations did either. It's also been my experience that while we never get an answer, a lot of us know what we want the answer to be. That we were hated because we weren't just different, but somehow superior.
Gamers rise up!
They targeted gamers! Gamers!
What? Hey, sir!
We're gamers!
Magnus?
Don't f with us!
Magneto of the X-Men? You've got half the video left, sir! I'm better than you! I'm better than all of you!
As Onyx says, I was bullied because I already had a bad impression of myself. I basically did half the work, and I feel like bullying myself in the past.
There you go!
Theorize that this notion that social ostracism is actually a result of normal people's fear of some intangible supremacy of the misfit who is not merely different but better is a reactive fantasy that exists somewhere on some level in the psyche of every nerd, geek...
And Magneto is... So he's right to kill and do genocides.
What is this?
What is this?
Whoever suffered just for being. For some, it's the
No way you did
force
that.
of their entire worldview. For others, it's perhaps a fleeting subconscious comfort that they don't even recognize. You can see ample evidence of this mindset informing much of the popular culture, particularly in the realms of sci-fi, fantasy, and anything else aimed at, well, you know. Think about the heroes of The Incredibles, forced into the shadows of normal society, not for being bad, but for being too good at stuff. Dash said it better than I can.
Our powers made us special.
Everyone's special, Dash.
Which is another way of saying no one is.
It's actually kind of a micro variation on objectivism, come to think of it. Perhaps the ultimate modern archetype is Harry Potter.
But that's the lesson.
No, we're not
There's multiple ways that you could have taken what Elastigirl said.
Yeah. This is actually the end of the time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we don't do Movie Bob.
All right, we did Jay, we did Aries.
Could you go into the timestamp to see what he talks about Magneto? Harry Potter.
Yep. All right. So 411 around the end is when we get
crazy.
So it may not sound as good, bro. It sounds exactly like the same as your new content. Why did this read like an incel rant? Bill Gates wasn't hated. He was hated for trying to take over and Marvelize
Did you go to
everything.
new?
Yep.
Holy Bob!
Oh
yeah, they are not feeling our boy Movie Robert.
Yeah,
filmed Robert. Oh yeah, hard band.
That was crazy. At least we're finding channel to avoid. That's an avoid right there. Mine got. So we did Aries. Yep, we did Aries. So we need Carlo, fighting gimmick, and whoever it is when I'm about to end the auction right now, which is Pizza Steak. 16K.
Get some new blood into this.
Steak, 16K. Boop. That's the last video we're doing. We can kind of take off who can't be it, but it's still good to know who's next. So, oops. Carlo is now Pizza Steak.
Freaking Synthetic Man comboed into Movie Bob.
Comboed into whatever Carlo.
Psychic damage.
Meme, you're there. You're the third video. You're after fighting gimmick. Yep. Carlo. No, we did that one.
No, every Disney villain ranked. We did.
Oh, okay. Oh no!
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
654. By who? Schraffles? I'm not.
He's a pretty good YouTuber.
Okay.
Funding for Schaefer Ellis is provided by
654.
Leaving you. Is it because my mom's a sheep?
Well, I guess I gotta talk about these characters again. I'll keep this brief, because unlike most of my other...
What is with these mics?
Just turn it down a little bit.
Oh yeah, I had it up for Movie Bob.
Old videos. I think my original one on Twist Villains holds up pretty well, and you can hear my extended thoughts on this trio there. But to summarize the worst of the three, don't you guys like it when a villain is revealed with 7 minutes left in the movie?
Yes! Oh, no! No! De La Cruz?
Weather sucks ass. She's barely a character before
No,
the big reveal. There are no indications that she's the culprit behind everything, other than a blink and you'll miss it sticky note on her desk.
That's good! That's fine!
Call one of the drug guys. One other thing I didn't mention in my original video is that I just don't buy her as a villain. Like, I'm not intimidated by her in the slightest.
You don't need to be intimidated by a person for them to be a villain. I'm not intimidated by Elon Musk. He's a villain.
Whereas at least...
Who could look at Hitler and think, oh my God, I'm so scared. Like, imagine somebody walking down the street with the same build and frame as Hitler.
Napoleon was 5'4".
Like, you don't need to be intimidated by a person for them to be villainous.
Hans, and that was his mistake, do kind of have intimidating line deliveries post-reveal. And you might say, well, yeah, she's not supposed to be intimidating because she's a meek little sheep. Yes, that is her facade. I was kind of hoping that when the facade is gone, the real her would have more sinister and chilling line deliveries. I don't think that's a big ask, because in Emperor's New Groove, when Yzma turns into a cute little cat, she still sounds very murderous and scary. This is with a cat...
Hey, So she kept her personality.
Yeah.
And the other one kept her personality, but this one's just outwardly villainous. Like, that's the only thing you're going. Why isn't you more villain-like?
I love that Dolores Umbridge was just straight throughout.
That filter on her voice. She intimidates me more than the fucking main villain of Zootopia.
Well, she had also been throughout the movie, so you knew her personality, and you knew exactly what she was like. And she was also more sinister instead of this cutesy tone that the sheep is putting on.
I honestly completely forgot about this, but she also does the whole I'll kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die thing. Man, I love cliches. You just keep hitting the home runs, Disney!
There's nothing wrong with cliches. There's nothing wrong with tropes. They are just writing conventions that are used frequently. Whether they're good or bad should be marked as what they are within that piece of media, as opposed to the fact that they are, so in turn, bad.
Okay, I genuinely don't want to talk about her ever again. This has got to be the last time, right? I guess maybe I'll have to inevitably compare her to the main villain of Zootopia 2, but I sincerely doubt whoever that is will be worse than her.
And this is the thanks I get?
Woo! Not last, not last, not last. I will give King Magnifico the following compliments. Chris Pine does a very good job
Leah
voice
Luster
acting.
says,
His design.
you called this guy good?
I mean, are you saying that we don't have trash takes every now and again? This reminds me of the movie Hot Rod, where it's just like she's with the boyfriend and she's having a great time until Rod's there and she sees how much he sucks. And you're just like, oh, now that I'm listening outside of the context of, oh, I'm doing art and it comes on and it's a 2-hour video, whatever. Oh, he sucks.
I'm just saying. They can't all be home runs.
DA called him good.
Mine is cool enough. So anyway, now for why he sucks. I mean, I don't think I need to go into that much detail. This is kind of the most...
Sure, you can not care for it, and you can express it, but the way he expressed it is, I don't find her intimidating, and, cliche.
about bad Disney villain, and you've probably seen a million video essays breaking down why. To summarize, Disney clearly saw that we were craving an honest-to-God, pure evil, hateable villain without really understanding why their previous pure evil villains worked. Why does Magnifico have a tragic backstory that never gets expanded on? Seriously, it only serves to muddle the fun we're supposed to experience from seeing him go so gleefully evil. Speaking of which, he has maybe the lamest heel face turn out of any Disney villain. Oh no, he opened the magic book and the green magic was evil and it turned him crazy. Did they ever explain?
That was good. I don't know what the problem was there.
I've never seen this movie. So
Same, but
where he got the magic book? I don't think they did, but honestly, that's the least of this character's problems.
And see, that's the problem. He goes, I don't think that they explain where the book came from, but if they did, that would alleviate some of your issues with this.
But you don't recognize or remember what happened there. So you're just expanding on his character and, oh, he sucks, but I don't quite remember everything that happened in that movie.
That the green magic has possessed him and he starts making references to better.
Okay, so that's cool if you have a video already expanding on why you dislike the character. I feel like you can just kind of condense your notes there at the end and just, hey, here's a quick 2-minute version of that as opposed to this wishy-washy, oh, she's not intimidating enough.
Disney villains, his loving wife realizes that he's fully irredeemable and deserves to get trapped in a mirror in a dungeon for all eternity.
In a dungeon!
Very cheap.
Yeah, it does. That's the end of that one.
The T-Rex 525 says, the book was never explained. He just has it, for some reason.
Okay, then.
Yeah, it sounds like a bad movie. I'm gonna have to watch it someday.
Against that, so like I say, now I've never seen that, so
yeah. Fighting gimmick. What was your video? And that would be.
Oh, we get the mystery,
and it's a clip.
Oh boy, can't wait to see what this is. Bated breath. Here we go. Ooh, T23. Ooh, Last of Us 21. Ooh, Mark. Ooh.
Such varied powers. All bees.
Jello Apocalypse.
They've been wanting us to do this forever.
Be wacky! Which is to say, most fights are just two people whacking each other until one of them decides to fall down. I swear some of these are good. Give me an Usopp or a Robin fight. What do you mean Robin doesn't get any fights? She's like the strongest character. Oh,
she's not the strongest character in the slightest.
She's not even the strongest character in the Straw Hats. I don't think she's even the strongest character outside of the Straw Hats.
Pre or post time skip. She doesn't have hockey. I can understand wanting to see a fight of her, but by going, she's the strongest, so she should have a fight. That's just not correct.
But she should have more fights because
she's awesome. That's why it's not sexism.
Come aboard and bring a long chapter count for the biggest serialized adventure manga in history, only to find that the adventure stories aren't as good as the thriller and espionage ones, and the author should probably just be writing that.
Skypiea was awesome.
And see, that's my problem with that. I don't understand why he likes Skypiea. I don't understand why he dislikes Skypiea. I don't understand why he likes Water 7. That's my problem with this video. Just purely that. It's just like, I can explain why I see the merits in both, the good, the bad, all this stuff, but he's not explaining what's wrong with Skypiea. So all I can do is say what's good about it, and that's not countering anything. That's just me saying what's good about it, while he just goes, it's bad, moving on.
Excitement and watch as Lucy has to punch the bad man in order to stop the natural disaster from crashing down and destroying an island that's shaped like a circle. This is every single arc. Sometimes Oda gets worried that the 12-year-old boys who read his boob comic don't think it's cool enough, so he decides to draw everything on fire for a few
Dark Heart of
panels
Hope
and then
says,
forgets about it.
Is whole cake adventure or espionage?
Both?
Oh, he's on fire! He must be from the jungle! What?
The stakes still aren't high enough! Quick, hit him with a poison!
Such varied power!
He sucks. This isn't even like fun.
Yeah.
This feels very much in the vein of, hey, I'm gonna act like this is good natured, but I don't like this, and I'm just gonna say what the people that don't like this series say about this series.
It just seems very bad faith, and there's not enough actual critique in that.
When was Skype on fire? Hey, it was on lightning.
It was metaphorically on fire. There was danger. So that's what he's talking about. And again, repeating story threads, there's no problem with that. A circle island, is that really a criticism?
That is 3 minutes into that. Pizza Steak, we still need your video. Put it in the other chat or put it in the main chat. Either one. I just need it. Was there a timestamp on that one? 3 minutes in. 3 minutes in. How do you find this video from 4 years ago?
It's on the list. It's on the list.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. He threw it into the old Discord, and I was just like, oh yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Adventure prior to my watching it. I got the masochistic idea to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure sometime back in January, back when I felt like...
Jello, so this is basically series is made so pretentious and bad faith that 90% of the stuff he makes videos on I don't even like, but I know he's intentionally making it look bad. And it's just not... Like, I forget who it was. It might even... I forget somebody did a gold and red version of Five Nights at Freddy, but really fast. It's clearly a person that loves the series, but has frustrations with it. In the same way that the abridged series was. This just seems like a douchebag. That just seemed like a douchebag. I don't know this guy.
Like giving anime another shot. See, the last anime I had watched was Code Geass, and that was based on recommendation.
That's crazy.
I got about 2 minutes into episode 1 before I turned it off, and that's not an invitation to ask me to watch the rest because I am really not interested. The problem with that first...
Do you think that that's in... Oh, wait.
Of Code Geass was that within those first 2 minutes, all of the anime tropes that I...
It's always...
That's just deflating.
Yeah. I saw a bunch of tropes so negative, bad, turn off.
Not that they could go past it. Not that they can do anything with it. Not that it's just things that exist within a world, and you just gotta. It is a storytelling aspect. You just gotta. It just is what it is.
Have grown to despise were immediately
What
apparent.
were they?
And I figured that if that was how the series was going to introduce itself, that was the trend that it would continue on for the rest of the series, and it would have ultimately...
That's a bad way to look at it because the feeling of the first few episodes of Breaking Bad is not indicative of the entirety of that series.
I am less inclined to listen to somebody when you get a recommendation of watch this and you can't get 3 minutes in because of tropes.
Viva Reveries, yes, that's who I was thinking of. Thank you, Frankie Hero.
Definitely been an anime that I would have disliked in the end, just because the tropes are just that grating to me. But
what were the tropes?
What were
I don't know what they were, so I can't.
Since there were so many memes of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure floating around, I figured it was good enough for the internet to keep memeing on it, and decided to give it a try. And I got about 6 episodes in season 1 and stopped because it was so painful to watch. The mistake I made was telling people that I was starting to watch the series because the weebs that I did inform would routinely check up on my progress. Needless to say,
yes, because you're going. I'm going to watch something that you guys really like, and the weebs. Surely, you're talking to them, so they must either be your fans, your friends, somebody that you know. So they're gonna be like, "Hey, this person that I like is watching this thing that I like. How's it going?" So that we can have more things to talk about, or you can create more content with the thing that I like. I see absolutely nothing wrong with that because that would be the exact same thing if this was just The Walking Dead, a normal TV show.
I still need Pizza Steak's video unless I'm missing it.
Disappointed that I stopped only a few episodes into the first season. I watched maybe 1 or 2 episodes after that, but I felt I was done for the most part. I felt like I had seen everything that the show had to offer.
That's foolish. Because if there's one series you did not watch enough of to get the whole thing, it's JoJo.
Comes to most of the animes that I've seen before, they usually tend to fall into a very predictable format filled with irritating and repetitive tropes.
Pause.
I believe you
find new bad guy. Okay, that's The Walking Dead.
That's any series that is a series.
Yes.
Because you look at some detective shows, they're gonna have a big bad sometimes, but they're also gonna have a bunch of mini bads. Villains of the weeks. That's what happens all the time. Comics. What are you talking about? Have you ever watched a series of movies you love? Like
Avengers.
Not even Avengers. Something like True Lies, some Arnold Terminator. Have you ever watched Terminator and thought, "Oh my God, it's the new bad"?
Another bad guy. Bad guy has mysterious weapons that's supposedly impossible to have.
What are you talking about?
Wasn't it the Joestar family that had the mask? So that's not what's happening in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Big anime fight, somebody dies. These are such basic storytelling things.
Pizza Steak says, my video why I dislike 90s American Sonic from Pariah 695.
90s American Sonic?
All right.
What the
Got it. By the way, he has 2 videos on Danganronpa.
This is just pure and simple baby mode.
Yes.
Another bad guy comes up, you just go, oh, another bad guy. They beat one person, so the rest of these 30 episodes, they're supposed to just be nothing.
I guess
it's supposed to be political intrigue.
Nothing but uniqueness at every corner.
And if something does the thing that he just saw, well, that's no longer unique because I just saw this. Death Note. There's no sequence of new bad guys.
Formulas are not always a sign of bad writing, buddy.
This is just such baby mentality that it just kills me because there's nothing wrong with just going, hey, here comes a new villain that people can fight. And if your mindset is just, here comes a new villain, so it's bad, what are we going to do?
Students looking to finish an essay on a time crunch would call the main source of my irritation filler, and you're going to hear that word a lot during this video. There was one specific point in Season 1 where Dio looks like he's going to escape Jonathan Joestar's clutches, and while Jojo is falling into the flames consuming his mansion, he manages to not only undo his belt, but he flicks it up, it impossibly wraps around Dio's ankle, and by some miracle, Jojo doesn't die. And in fact, he goes on to live for the rest of the season. Even if I wasn't thinking about the
survive fires.
Yeah.
The belt thing, yeah, absolutely. That's some bullshit.
But at the same time, it's the same type of Jackie Chan. I'm gonna throw something that's gonna wrap around. I personally don't care.
But I don't begrudge him for having this issue.
That one is fine. I personally know, you personally, yes.
Continuing from that point onwards, that specific instance was
the impossible situation and communication that the main character will never be in danger of dying. Whoops, he died at the end of the series. You 2 more episodes, you would have saw him die.
Oh, whoops. He do die.
First indicator of the filler that defines JoJo's Bizarre Adventure as a whole. It was at this moment that I realized that I was in for a long, predictable, and very boring ride.
Anime haters criticizing anime is always the most frustrating thing.
Yes.
Because they see anything and they just go, oh.
How is that filler? I couldn't even begin to tell you.
Where everything turns out the best for the main character,
Whoops. He died.
Hey, maybe don't make predictions when you ain't seen this.
Regardless of what impossible situation they may be in, because they're the main character. This all stems out of the suspense that have come.
But that's almost any series you're gonna watch, any Jackie Chan movie, any action movie.
We know that Tony Stark isn't gonna die in the first 15 minutes.
John Wick hasn't died through 3 films.
To love in my favorite movies, like Inception, for example. There's a set of
Oh, it's so big brain thinky! My God, Inception, my man! Nolan!
Unique rules that the main character has to follow, and those rules often become limitations that put said character in dire situations that they may or may not survive.
And did they survive? And if they survive,
Yes.
what's your point?
Yes. They have the option to survive and not survive.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like the tried and true storytelling format that...
We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Your time is up.
This is Bricky and Dritz.
We are
Fusion High.
We are
Put on
not
them
doing-
earrings.
And pizza steak is the last one, so we are done needing those aspects of the thingamajigger. What was it? 1027, I think.
Thousand Master Sman Slayer says, "Hey DA, remember Tenet?"
Oh my goodness. Hey, let's just let Christopher Nolan do whatever he wants. What a backwards move. What? They're fighting backwards. What?
How does that work? They're shooting backwards?
Yes.
Clear.
Oh, so you're going to explain this in a way.
Depends.
And the audience will be able to grasp it.
Brits.
Possible. I'm going to give you two very specific examples of how creative choices are made in old Japanese Sonic and old American Sonic. Starting with Japanese Sonic, aka real Sonic, because this is the Sonic...
You're one of them.
It's the purest form of...
Excellent.
By the people who made Sonic and the people that actually thought about what the fuck they were doing. Why are Sonic shoes the way they are? Why are they that red with the white stripe there? Does anybody know? Cue everyone talking about...
To maybe distinguish him from the background, you got a blue and then you got white and you got red. And you can always see him amongst the green and the blacks and everything. If it was just one big blue, it wouldn't really. There's a lot of color theory and things like breaking up the shapes and the colors and leading your eyes to certain places. So there could be a lot of things.
Could
said
Sonic
about...
beat Goku?
What are his feats? FTL question mark?
Michael Jackson with the strap boots and the Santa Claus color scheme. And yes, but go further than that. Why did Naoto Oshima, when he was creating Sonic, choose to give him a Santa color scheme for his shoes? I'll tell you why. It's because Naoto Oshima really likes Christmas and Santa Claus. He's talked about this in interviews.
Oh, well, so I guess I thought too far into that.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
So this is 2 minutes of you going, do you understand why? Yeah, I don't care. I did it because I like it.
Yeah, no, and that's completely within the artist's right to just go, no, I thought this would be cool, and I did it, and I like this thing, so I like big tits, so I put in big tits.
Yeah, Kojima, stop doing that. Once you understand the reason. No, who is it? Kamiya just going, I like tits. And I like my game character sexy.
The model for Quiet, they were just like, they had to scan my feet, and I was just like, okay.
DSP presenting Santa is crazy. 80 and Joe couldn't tell you.
That he really respects the Santa Claus character, and that when he joined Sega, he hoped to become the Santa Claus of Sega. And you can see that coming through in his work with something like Nights into Dreams. Why do you think it got that whole Christmas Nights thing? Naoto Oshima was a director of that game. He likes Christmas, so he wanted to do a little Christmas bonus game.
Okay.
And that influence impacts Sonic as well, because not only does he have the color scheme on his shoes, but Sonic's home, the island that he comes from, is Christmas Island. And it's never been stated anywhere specifically, but with those details, I imagine in my head that the in-universe reason that Sonic's shoes are the way they are is because maybe that's just the fashion of Christmas Island. Like, I imagine Christmas Island is like...
You are legitimately headcanoning to go, America Sonic bad because of what I think Sonic wears shoes for.
Because he introduced this as, think about why he wears red and white shoes. And he just goes, I think it's because of Christmas Island.
Like a Christmas village. It's winter there year-round, and it's all Christmas decorations all over the place. And everyone's dressed like, you know, Santa and elves and just Christmassy stuff everywhere. And so, that being where
But-
Sonic is from, that has influence.
But the introduction of Christmas Island must mean that there is religion.
Yeah.
Christmas, Christ, Jesus, Christianity, and all of the customs within. How does that square away with our world? I've never heard of this island referred to as Christmas Island. I only know it as, I'm going to just say Morbius, the planet in Angel Island. Yeah. Legitimately, I don't care. According to the character designer, the designer of Sonic shoes was inspired by boots that Michael Jackson wore. Go up. At the cover of the album Bad, and the colors were inspired by Santa Claus. That's more. That's more.
Jesus the Hedgehog.
Yeah, he was born on Christmas Island.
Yeah. Yoko Taro, I like ladies, so I made 2B.
Yeah, that's all you need to do, Kojima.
Influenced his fashion choices, and so he likes to wear that kind of thing. It may or may not be the actual explanation, but...
So why is 90s America bad?
But it makes sense to me, given all the creative cues there, and it
But you would
connects-
have to research into this individual and know all of his lore and thing in order for it to make sense for you, you said.
in a very nice, fitting, appropriate way. But then, on a deeper, more important level, all this stuff about Sonic connecting to Christmas and Santa, this is because Sonic, the idea of him, is also very heavily influenced by Santa Claus, because what is Santa? Is a guy that travels the world spreading joy to people, and that is exactly what Sonic does as well.
I guess Superman is Santa Claus too.
One aspect of him is inspired by Santa Claus, assumedly, so therefore all of it is. What is the problem with American Sonic?
Dude, I don't know.
He's a douche.
He's not even a douche. He's not a douche until really the comics, and even then he's just kind of standoffish as opposed to a legitimate douche.
These Christmas motifs with Sonic, his shoes, and where he comes from, it's to try to invoke the feeling of Santa Claus.
I have never thought in the same day as Sonic and Santa. Never in my life. Not even on Christmas when I got a Sonic in-game.
As Aldonix says, Sonic seeks adventure. All the happiness it brings is secondary. to him.
Yeah. If he sees somebody, he's just like, yeah, I guess I'll help, but he's not looking to help people.
That is partially what Naoto Oshima wanted to emulate with this character he was creating, things that he was passionate about.
But that's your headcanon. He laughed and said, I want to be the Santa and the shoes are the color because of Santa. What about the Michael Jackson aspect of it, huh? Are you going to tie that in some way? Shake hands with a kid, maybe?
As we all know, Sonic's personality was based off the American attitude, and Bill Clinton
gets a Sonic game for Christmas. He was here.
Things that he cared about, things that he liked, influenced his work in creative ways like this. And there's plenty of other examples of this. Naoto Oshima liked World War II era aviation, hence the tornado and Sonic being a pilot and the emblems in the Sonic games.
Sonic's not a pilot, Tails is.
Yeah, Tails is a pilot.
How they resemble aviation medals and things like that. Everything about Sonic was very intentional and thoughtful by the people who...
No, I like the thing, so I'm gonna put it in there.
That doesn't sound thoughtful. It just sounds like, hey, I want to be the Santa Claus of this thing. It's not really thoughtful.
Originally created Sonic. But then, when we go to something like the American Sonic, where they're taking somebody else's work without fully understanding why it is the way it is...
Pause. Without fully understanding. You don't fully understand it because you think this is why he's wearing those
And you're
shoes.
doing a bunch of headcanon.
It's literal headcanon. You don't understand it. You think that you understand. You put the pieces together in a way that makes sense for you. They did it also. It just doesn't make sense for you, but it may make sense for them.
Now we ask ourselves, why do Sonic shoes look the way they do in America? Because that's how they look in the game that we got from Japan. That's it.
Sure, this is the way that the character was designed. Let's keep
I
the
love it
design.
when Sonic and Shadow were fighting, and then comes Santa.
But it'd be disrespectful to be like, now we own this and we're gonna change it. Why change? There's literally no reason to change it. Can we go a little bit more?
Oh no! Is he one? They removed Christmas. The fight against Christmas.
Oh my goodness!
The war on Christmas.
Need to make Muff and Sonic a Baptist religious Christian man. As he was
Please don't be
intended.
that. Please don't do that.
Sonic's not from Christmas Island. All those Santa motifs and trying to emulate the feel of Santa, that's all gone because Sonic's been completely recharacterized and he's handled very differently as a character. So all these things that are there for a reason, that were done very thoughtfully and purposely, now they're just like random stuff that's just, it is the way it is because that's the way it is.
No, show him helping people purposefully in the Japanese ones, and then show him helping people by obligation here. Don't just say he did it here this way and then this way here.
Was American Sonic supposed to have cowboy boots? Would they know the guy likes Christmas?
And instead, the new things for the American Sonic that were thought out and do have a reason behind them are things like Sonic eating chili dogs, which, by the way, doesn't even come from the games. That's never mentioned.
Okay, this is the 1993 TV show. Are you hung up about that now? It was a joke in the movie that he liked chili dogs, but that was just a reference to this. It's not like, so what if he likes chili dogs? Can you definitively say that the Japanese Sonic did not like chili dogs? I didn't know.
Does Santa like chili dogs? Because does Santa like chili dogs?
He likes a nice, refreshing Coca-Cola.
AI fingers will go through the
Coke. Funny, since in the first show it ended on a Christmas episode where he ended up as the replacement Santa.
No! Do we need to keep going? I think we're good.
This is just baby mode. This is crazy. I understand you liking a thing. Can you go to the comments real quick? You liking a thing and just going, this is the way that it should be. But this is so minor.
The way you walk. Okay, Kendrick. American. Okay. Okay. Yep. Seen in a movie. 27. Actually, comparing it as change from
it doesn't look like people are rocking with this too much.
Yeah.
It's just kind of very weird that this is his criticism.
Yep. All right. We are out of here then.
All right.
I hope
another complete failure of an auction.
Hey, we got one video added to the list. That's a success in my book.
A lot of crazies out there.
Yeah. We should do more auction streams because I was looking at the last time we did it. It was almost a year ago. We should
set it as a time frame of every 3 or 4 months, every quarter.
Yeah, that sounds good. This was quarter 1.
Dog.
Favorite video today? In terms of I might actually watch it?
That I am still thinking about that Scar video.
And that's the one I was thinking of too. I might actually watch that.
Bonkers. I'm definitely reading that comic.
It's probably one of the T23s that I laughed at the hardest. Right to today's videos. Ask us in the Discord because it's gonna be hard to do so. I gotta gather.
I don't remember what the second video was that we watched.
Yep. I'm gonna give you homework to read the Transformers Skybound comic. We'll think about it. No, we're in the middle of doing this Harry Potter stuff, so as far as having y'all give us stuff to read and watch, we're probably not going to be able to squeeze that in at this time, but talk to us after we're done with this Harry Potter Revisited.
There's a reason why I brought up Umbridge today.
Yeah.
GamerAth5 says, at the end of every season there should be an auction stream.
Yeah, okay.
But all else equal, she's a very good actress. It loves me some Umbridge.
The worst part is there are some very good things in Harry Potter.
Absolutely.
But it's marred by a piece of writer.
And
she sucks.
She is not a good writer.
She
has a lot of problems. And the movies are the fourth one. I was just like, this ain't even. This is in John Potter and the Cup of Fire and Flames. This ain't it. Oh yeah, that Usopp video was
Fatalis? Did we forget you? Where were you? One Piece is overrated. Oh, I didn't see this.
Did they win or did they just put that in there?
No, they won. We can do it real quick. Actually, let's see what it's looking like.
King Mad is a young defiant life.
We will do it next time, Fatalis.
We can bang this out.
What was it? Oh, King Mad.
What would you call someone who decides to sit down and watch 1,000 episodes of pure garbage?
What's the time frame?
None.
Fucking losers, and that's exactly what these One Piece fans are.
Yeah, boy.
What about people that like the series and think it's good? Are they losers still?
Are you not a loser for talking about it? What makes you better than the person that watches it?
Now, with this new installment of Gear 5, these One Piece fans continue to prove how dumb they are. I mean, this shit is trending everywhere, and it's honestly hilarious that there are so many brainwashed sheeps and casuals watching garbage. Now, it doesn't surprise me.
I don't think that watching 1,000 episodes you would be a casual at that point. I don't.
You're
I think
in.
that you just transcend that just a little bit. Personally, that's what I think.
Given the state of the current state of this industry, but One Piece fans,
Dark Heart of Hope says,
you guys are just
One Piece didn't have 1,000 episodes when I chose to watch it.
Yeah, that's also that.
idiots in general. I mean, imagine wasting 1,000 episodes of your time when you could have watched so many other series. And actually, I know, get this, it's a foreign idea to many of these degenerate ass One Piece fans, but you could have actually spent that time doing something productive. I know, who would have thought? I mean,
if you consider it to be productive time, then
are people not allowed to spend their time doing a thing they enjoy?
Leisurely activity.
Over always grinding or being quote unquote productive.
Every second of the day must be productive. You can have no leisure. Yeah, this is in the triggered camp of your Young Defiance, your young Davey, I think his name was. Those types of creators where they just go, this is trash, y'all are stupid, this is dumb, and they just do a bunch of like vague criticism in the direction of a piece of media.
you have people convinced that this pacing is not garbage when it's over 1,000 episodes.
No, the pacing is bad, but that doesn't mean anything.
No. There is a set amount of time that a manga should be. Anything over 600 chapters, no matter what, is instantly bad because that's the number that I deemed it to be. And this is also triggered in criticism from Triggered. Oh no, it's the wrong video.
The one with the straw hats in the thumbnail? Well, we did like a minute. We'll do another minute. Gear 5 is right. So they're both named One Piece fans are losers?
Go back. There it is.
Okay.
Alright, look. This video
Dark
has
Heart
been
of
a
Hope
long...
says, I work 8 hours 5 days a week. I don't need to be more productive than that. And I do watch and read other stuff.
Yes. The fact that you're here is a problem. You should be doing something more. I will say that. You're wasting your time here watching T23 and that homeboy who has some fin stick and cup mic.
One Piece. One Piece is complete fucking garbage. Only an idiot likes this anime. Only a shonen tard fucking fraud.
And see, it's like you're clearly not serious with this. You're not trying to convince anybody.
You're not trying to get your actual opinion out there in a well-structured manner.
Rage bait. Instantly, you can come into this just going, I would like to hear the criticism for liking One Piece. It's like, you're a shonen tard. It's like, well, what are you going to do with that?
It's with this kind of anime. I mean, it's completely ridiculous. The top-selling manga, you gotta be fucking joking, man.
Hey, a lot of people like it, so they bought it. What's the problem?
And look, I've been watching a bit of One Piece, right? So I'm
a bit.
Aren't you? Why are you wasting your time with this? You could be doing something more productive. Nobody's forcing you to watch this
anime now, and so these idiots can't be going, oh, you haven't even seen enough, man. Well, One Piece is so long, but you haven't even seen enough. Well, I've seen more than plenty. All right, so
how much have you watched? More than plenty tells me nothing. You could have watched 15 episodes. I don't know how much you've watched.
Just rewatching Friendship is Magic? I was too. Sometimes I just go back to some of my favorite episodes. The boat episode, in Rarity when she did the country when she turned into Applejack. All those episodes are good. Big Rarity time.
Big Rarity.
Qualified to talk on this shit. All right, and even if I didn't watch up to where I am.
He doesn't even want to say that because he knows for a fact he would get flamed off of that.
It's very telling to just start a video going, you guys are idiots, but you can't properly structure a sentence without
because you can watch. I mean, come on, man. We're gonna get into reasons, but
you can watch. I mean, come on, man.
We're gonna get into reasons.
You can't call people stupid when you can't formulate your thoughts to explain why they're stupid.
Same shit over and over, and these shonen fucking One Piece tards hype this shit up, man. It's ridiculous. So first of all, let me say, this One Piece is way too fucking long, man.
Long man bad.
And good God, it's literally just milking at this point, man. I mean, the shit is the same arc over and over again.
How do you know that? Depending on where you are in the series,
basic criticism that you can get from any My Anime list or Twitter or YouTube comments, not necessarily your own. Big ups, keep going.
Oh yeah, G8
is great. Hope says, don't get me wrong, I am an idiot, but that has nothing to do with One Piece.
Nothing.
These losers lose their fucking minds on a weekly basis because they're about to beat the next boss, guys. Luffy got a power up. Luffy went into Gear 5. Luffy went into Gear 4 or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's the structure of a hero story. It's very exciting when they're about to beat the big bad guy, and as things go on further, they're gonna get bigger and better guys, and it's exciting.
And again, not criticizing.
Oh, he's in Dressrosa. No, that's plenty.
Not criticizing anything about what's happening. Just the fact that it's happening. Oh, he got a power up. And that's it.
It's so stupid. Because these idiots, I mean, the pacing is terrible and these idiots...
you shouldn't be watching the anime because the anime categorically has horrible pacing where a lot of time they will do less than a chapter per episode. Just read the manga for One Piece or do One Piece.
Keep up with this on a weekly basis. These idiots got past the episode 1000 and now they lose their damn minds. You gotta be joking, bro.
People could have been watching this once it was at like episode 150, and now they just take 20 minutes out of their day to watch it again, or 20 minutes out of their week to watch the new episode.
Or they skip like 5 or 10 episodes and then watch them all on a batch, 3 or 4 hours, and you're done on a weekend.
I mean, it's completely pathetic, the standards nowadays in the anime community. This is the shit I've been talking about for a while now, bro. Like, you know, I mean, you guys see this shit too, this fraudery fucking going around, man. Fuck this shit. I can't stand for these losers, man.
Dude,
fraudery, I can't stand it. What are you saying? What's the problem? Like, you know, these rambling bros just yapping.
These losers are ruining anime for everyone else. I mean, for the actual fans of good anime,
such
seinen, maybe even some good shonen. But One Piece is...
He sounds like he might be from California.
He has
a slight accent of California.
A seinen, maybe even some good shonen. But One Piece is...
If you're going to have your phone be on vibrate, don't have it on your desk. Put it on silent while you're recording a video. Just
Bottom
be
of
a
the barrel
little
fucking
professional.
shonen. Who in their right mind, who a normal human being without any mental disabilities
They're stupid. We've established this.
Deficiencies. How could you hype up an anime like this? It makes no sense.
Because they're stupid. We've established this, sir.
I'm gonna go into the middle just to hear if he has an argument.
Shitty in One Piece.
Nope.
No, wait.
It's such an ass pull when he gets that power up when he fights Rob Lucci. And that's all I'm saying, man. The fights are so shitty in One Piece.
He legitimately did it because he saw the Giants and he saw that he lost to Aokiji.
This was a triggered criticism.
Beautiful.
Could you go back?
And to the left?
Arrow back. Back again.
What would you call someone who decides?
And right there, One Piece is trash. Tail table right there.
That's right, you have read the title. One Piece is fucking trash, alright? And I don't care what anybody says. I'm so mad right now, and I'm gonna talk about why. Every time I hear something about One Piece online, it's always fucking positive, and I'm sick and tired of it. Everyone is recommending One Piece. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do the opposite.
Okay.
And
this is a legitimate video. Go down to the comments. Okay, well.
Dark Heart of Hope says,
let's go.
I am not here for the fights, homeboy. I want to know about
As much
tree
as I like
carvings."
One Piece,
Hey, the tree carvings are hype!
Let's see. A tail table. I will add that to the list.
There we go. We got 2 videos on the list.
Big ups. Shika.
Now we are gone.
Yeah, boy. I guess you gotta keep coming to these. Ah, yes. Big ups.
I thought Trigger was done with YouTube once he finished that Demon Slayer video.
Maybe it's never coming out. Trash Taste talks about anime One Piece, and it's an hour.
Must be a podcast.
No.
Oh no, Trash Taste. What? Yeah, no.
I don't want to hear them talk for an hour about One Piece.
Yeah.
Or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep coming to these because you have to. Because you gotta. Because
y'all are the content.
I'm always worried. Just like, what if nobody? And we're just sitting here. But that's never the. It'd be a big meme if y'all just didn't. It's just like,
just collectively agree not to bid, not to do anything.
Yeah, like 40, 50 people here is like, all right, guys, what are we, you guys, are you, I'd be so sad. Yeah, Normal Revisited.
Yep, normal stream.
Bing Bang Boom, we're back. We're
2 weeks from now is Phil. 3 weeks from now is Harry Potter because reasons.
Dab.